Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick, with my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 in screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute Knicks Nation. Salute to the orange and blue skies. You already know what it is, man. Knicks basketball on this Wednesday night from New York City. Knicks versus the Toronto Raptors. Welcoming some old friends from the Toronto Raptors, namely RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly will be back tonight to play the Knicks. I don't know if RJ Barrett's going to play. I'll see. He's a game time decision, so we'll see if he's going to be playing or not. But Knicks coming in the season at 24-13 on the season. Knicks have lost 3 in a row. Coming in also, Karl Anthony Towns missed the last game because of knee soreness, and he may be out again tonight, as well as Deuce McBride with a hamstring. So we will see if he's going to be playing tonight or not. But Raptors coming in, man, a rebuilding season, 8-28 on the season. They lost 2 in a row. Manuel Quickly just got back probably a couple of games ago, and RJ Barrett's been out for the last couple of games. So I don't know if he's going to play or not, but it's been an up and down season for the Raptors. But like I said, man, Knicks versus Raptors. Knicks lost 3 in a row. We got to get back on the winning track. Tonight starts tonight. Let's get this new year off to a winning start, and let's get back to winning, man. And like I said, we'll see if Karl Anthony Towns play. If not, Jericho Sims will start in his place. But if this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast, as well as to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat, our one centralized location for all of our contents, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to it, and also subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And just warming up right now. Like I said, Knicks warming up, and the Magics will be tipping off in a few minutes. Hopefully, like I said, Knicks could come back and win. Knicks lost their last game to the Orlando Magics, man. 103-94. I just thought the Knicks played with no energy whatsoever throughout the whole game. They got to pick that up. They got to get back on defense. These guys got to, main thing, make shots. Knicks are missing too many wide open shots, too many uncontested shots. Got to start making these shots if you expect to win games. Got to make shots, man. Ain't nothing else to it, man. Like I said, the defense is being played in the NBA is nothing hard, nothing to sneeze at, nothing like that. Just make your shots. The shots are there. Like I said, you come in the paint, yeah, you're going to have some defense on you. But from the perimeter, ain't really no defense. You just got to make your shots. That's all it is, man. So the Knicks could get some shots up tonight, make some shots tonight, and, it should be good for them. But like I said, they look like they've been in a slump, especially from three-point range. Been hitting like 30% of their three-point shots, so they got to get back to making some more three-point shots. And if it's not falling, take less three-point shots and get in the post and take some mid-range game. Let's go. Let's get the 2-point game going. Also, on free throw line, Knicks have not been good at the free throw line this season to me at all. I got to see where they shoot. They're probably shooting like 70% from the free throw line. They're missing a lot of free throws, man, freebies, so they got to clean that up too. That's one aspect. Start cleaning up that. The free throws as well as, like I said, playing with a lot of energy from start to finish in these games. They can be coming out flat in games. That's how they be falling behind, especially against inferior opponent and some good opponents too. It's like you gotta be up for the task from the jump. When the ball is up in the air at the tip, you gotta be up for that. You can't come out listless. You can't come out like with no energy. You gotta be prepared. You gotta win these games. These are the games that count. Gotta win these games, man. So they'll be starting off in a few minutes. The tip-off will be right around the corner. On this January 8th night against, like I said, this is the second of a 5-game homestand. The Knicks lost the last one to the Orlando Magic's 103-94. So Knicks will play this game. Then Friday will be the rematch with OKC. Sunday, they're going to have a back-to-back on a Sunday and Monday with the Milwaukee Bucks on Sunday night. And then also Monday night, they'll be playing the Detroit Pistons. So the Knicks, like I said, back home right now, got to get some good home cooking. Knicks are 24-13 on the season. Like I said, 11-5 at home. Got to protect the home court, man. Got to score. Got to win these games. These games are winnable games that the Knicks have to take advantage of, man. Like I said, guys got to play with some energy. And like I said, take care of the basketball and run. You know what I'm saying? Stop slowing the game down, run, and stuff like that. We need to get some easy transition points and easy buckets. Move without the basketball, cut without the basketball. That's what we need. So far, like I said, man, I mean, season has been great so far, but like I said, it could have been even better. This 3-game losing streak really knocked the Knicks on the heels a little bit, but they should rebound from it. But like I said, hopefully they learn from it and stuff like that, and come out with some more energy and, like I said, make some shots, man. Because like I said, you playing teams like Toronto, Detroit, and these teams are playing good. I mean, they scrappy. They're not just going, like I said, they're not just going to let you blow them out. But like I said, Knicks got to play with more energy in these teams. These teams are coming in here playing with a lot of energy because they feel like they can win the game. Again, the Knicks are just playing like I said, unenthused, what I'm saying, no energy whatsoever. They got to get their energy level from the opening tip. Got to bring it, man. Got to bring that swag. So we'll see if Towns will be playing tonight. He might not. Towns and McBride may be out again. So if they are out, then the Knicks bench, and like I said, and that's has been a problem for the Knicks with their bench. No bench scoring. Some of it is, like I said, bench players are in and out of the lineup with injuries and stuff like that. Got to get these guys all healthy. Got to get these guys back. And then once they back, these guys got to start performing. Larry Shaman right now is struggling with his shots, but he got to start producing and start scoring for us off the bench. You know what I'm saying? You can't be coming in with 0 points or 2 or 3 points for the whole game. You need some points off the bench. If not, that's why the starters are playing a lot of minutes. The bench guys are not giving us no lift off the bench, man. So this game will be starting in a few minutes. Let me check out some other out-of-town scores in the NBA. Other scores in the NBA first quarter, 2:31 left to go in the first quarter. Thunder up 26-22 over the Cavs in the first quarter. Also first quarter, Indiana up 25-18 over the Bulls. 106 left to go in the first quarter in that game. Also in the first quarter, Philadelphia up 27-12. 2:35 left to go in the first quarter in that game. And the 2 7:30 games, Knicks and the Raptors. Detroit Pistons at the Brooklyn Nets. 8 o'clock game, Portland at New Orleans. And then 9 o'clock, Clippers at Nuggets. And the last game, San Antonio at Milwaukee, the 9:30 game. So, like I said, let's go Knicks. Orange and blue skies. Got to get that vibe. Got to get that swag back. Let's get this dub. Let's start this. Yeah, we gotta start a new win streak now. We coming up for a 3-game losing streak. We need to start. We got to get a win streak. We got to get on the boards. Got to rebound. Got to rebound. Got, like I said, play with some energy. That's the main thing. Knicks are not playing with a lot of energy early in the games, and throughout some of the games, you look at it, they just look like they're just like walking zombies in there. They got to come with it. They got to play with some energy. Got to play with some swag. Knicks got to also rebound. Got to hustle. They lose a lot of 50-50 balls out there, so they got to get in there and get some hustle, plays and stuff like that, and also a lot of get some offensive rebound, man. Get some second chance points. Also on the fast break on the defense and transition, Knicks got to get back on D. They can't be lagging behind and then, because teams are taking advantage of that, man. They getting ahead and getting easy baskets because Knicks are out of position. They don't know who has who or something like that. It's like, yo, you giving them free points. Can't afford to give up free points, man. So should be a good game tonight at the Garden. I think Quickly and Barrett's going to play. They came back, making their homecoming last year was a loss, but like I said, they're back again this year and stuff like that. So every time they come back, man, it's going to be special when they come back and stuff like that. Always got love for, RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. Like I said, wish those guys nothing but luck and success, just not against the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what the starting lineups for the Raptors: Emmanuel Quickly, Grady Dick, R.J. Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl. Oh, for the Knicks, the usual starting lineup: Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. So great. Should tip off here in a few seconds. But like I said, so Barrett and Quickly will be in the lineup for the Raptors. And like I said, for the Knicks, hey, doing the introduction, Emmanuel Quickly gets his standing ovation, as well as RJ Barrett. Yeah, so of course, you're gonna show love to RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly, homegrown talents. Shout out to the chat. What's good, yo? Big Blue Crew, you already know what it is. What's good, RC? You already know what it is, man. Knicks and Raptors, man. Like I said, emotional game. RJ Barrett and Quickly back. Should be a great contest, man. Great contest. Like I said, Knicks got to get back on a winning streak. You know what I'm saying? They lost 3 in a row. Like I said, some of those games was winnable games, but they just ain't bring it, man. And hey, they got teams was like smoking hot in that game in shooting. Like I said, Knicks got to get back and play some good defense and also got to make some shots. Like I said, the shots are there. They just got to make these shots, man. Got to make these shots. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, man, on this live watch stream, man. Knicks versus the Toronto Raptors from the Garden, Madison Square Garden. Knicks coming in at 24-13 on the season, 3-game losing streak. Raptors coming in with a 2-game losing streak, coming in at 8-28 on the season. So should be good. These games should be doing. I'm DV on NBA Finals preview right now. Thunder and Cavs. Yep. Thunder and Cavs. That's going to be another great game. All right, the tip is up, and Raptors have it. Emmanuel Quickly with the ball. Quickly with the ball over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes over to Emmanuel Quickly in the corner to Grady Dick for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball at the top of the key. Over to OG Anunoby. OG with the ball at the elbow over to Karl Anthony Towns, and the pass is stolen by RJ Barrett, and here comes the Raptors. Barrett down the lane, corner to Emmanuel Quickly for his 3-point shot, up and good. So just like that, Raptors go up 3-0 over the Knicks. All right. Knicks with the ball. OG over to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson double team. Brunson in the lane over to Karl Anthony Towns, up and in. 3-2 Raptors. All right, Towns look like he's still grimacing and limping up the court. Raptors inbounds. Barrett over to Quickly. The Jakob Poeltl back to RJ Barrett. Barrett guarded by OG Anunoby to Scotty Barnes to Jakob Poeltl and travel. Travel on the play. Yeah, man. Yeah. Over the 100 mark. Now to get the 200, 300, 400, I need to get to that 500 mark. That's the goal, 500 and then more, 500 to 1,000, man. Like I said, it's been crazy, bro. It's like, yo, I think these subscribers going to come easy, man. It's like, yo, but guys just watching don't want to subscribe, man, and it's free. All right, Knicks with the shot. LG and Anunoby looked like he got fouled on a 3-point shot, no call. All right, Barrett in the lane, lays it up and in. 5-2 Raptors. Towns inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Barnes. Hart down the lane, lays it up and in. All right, Raptors come quickly. Emmanuel Quickly inbounds to RJ Barrett. Back to Quickly. Quickly with the ball over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl looking, finds Barrett down the lane, lays it up and in again. 7-4 Raptors. Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball at the elbow at the top of the 3-point line. Brunson about to be double teamed. Brunson in the lane. Throws it back out to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson out to Hart. Hart guarded by quickly at the free throw line. Looking. Finds Mikal Bridges. 3-point shot from the elbow up. No good. Rebounded by Jakob Poeltl. Here comes the Raptors. Over to R.J. Barrett. Barrett with the ball. Guarded by Towns. Over to Poeltl. Mismatch with Jalen Brunson. Poeltl back to Barrett. Over to Grady Dick in the lane. And passes deflected, stolen by Karl Anthony Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Over to OG Anunoby. OG. Throws it back out to Towns. Over to Hart. Hart guarded by Barrett. Over to Brunson at the top of the elbow with Grady Dick at the top of the key. And foul on the play. So early first quarter, Raptors up 7-4, 8:49 left to go in the first quarter from Madison Square Garden. Like I said, Knicks coming in on a 3-game losing streak. Got to get back on the winning track tonight. Let's go Knicks. Like I said, all right, Bridges inbounds, looking, finds Towns over to OG Anunoby. OG with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Barrett around the Town screen to Josh Hart, cutting back door to Mikal Bridges for an easy layup, 7-6. Iman Perry, what's good, bro? Salute. What's good? Let's go, orange and blue skies. All right, foul is on Karl Anthony Towns. Like I said, Towns missing a game with a knee soreness and is back tonight, but he still doesn't look like 100%. So we'll see how he looks during the game and stuff like that throughout the majority of the game. All right, Raptors inbounds quickly over to Poeltl. R.J. Barrett for a 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Jakob Poeltl. His fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Poeltl. Over to Quickly. Quickly with the ball. Over to Grady. Grady out to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl back to Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Towns. Looking. There's a mismatch down low with Poeltl. Over to Grady Dick with Jalen Brunson on him. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart looking over to Jalen Brunson for an elbow 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly. Here comes the Raptors quickly over to Grady Dick. His pull-up 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Poeltl underneath, puts it up, and then 9-6 Raptors. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Karl Anthony Towns screen over to Towns. Towns down the lane, and he dunks it. Good take by Karl Anthony Towns, 9-8 Raptors. And he looked like he's grimacing as he come up the court. Raptors quickly inbounds ball, get the Barrett in the corner for a 3-point shot up and good. And Towns is holding his knee. So he may be coming out soon. All right, Knicks inbounds. Mikal Bridges over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball, looking. Finds Mikal Bridges in the corner to Josh Hart for an open 3-point shot. Good, 12-11. All right, Raptors quickly inbounds. Barrett over to Barnes, and timeout on the floor. And I don't know if Towns will be coming out or not, but doesn't look like I said, like he's grimacing going up and down the court. So we have to keep an eye on that. So, like I said, a little like a good flow to the game, man. Like I said, Knicks, like I said, could see them, see the energy level up and stuff like that. But like I said, Towns look like he's grimacing, and he might not even play a full game tonight, so he might be back out again. But I guess they try to get as much as they can get out of him tonight. Hopefully, like I said, that's a dub. That's a win. We need this win, man. We're on a 3-game losing streak right now. So if he can't go, then most likely it's going to be Precious Achiuwa, and Jericho Sims will be playing a lot of minutes tonight if Towns can't continue. But for the Raptors, R.J. Barrett's having a great first quarter right now for the Raptors. I believe he got 7 of their points. So good start for R.J. Barrett. And the Raptors, even though the Raptors are 8-28, the Raptors are one of those teams, they can score. I mean, they play at one of the fastest pace in the NBA. So when you play with them and when they have a full squad, it's gonna be like a track meet with these guys. So you gotta score, man. And the Knicks can't be having one of those like cold spells or droughts and stuff like that, man, because the Raptors will put up some points. Yeah, like I said, the last game, Knicks coming off the last game was a loss to the Orlando Magics, and the Magics was undermanned, under depleted, man. No Paulo Banchero, neither one of the Wagner brothers, Franz or Morris, as well as Jalen Suggs, and they still beat the Knicks because their bench guys came off the bench and was shooting, it was hot. Knicks couldn't buy a bucket, man. Knicks was just cold. But like I said, in the NBA, hey, you got to put the ball in the basket. You got to put the ball in the basket, man. Got to score. So hopefully, like I said, man, hopefully they do that today, get some good shooting today. And like I said, with Towns looking like he's already grimacing out there on the court and stuff like that. So I don't know how long he's going to be out there. You know, he missed the last game or the last two games. He had a knee soreness. No, he missed the last game because he played against the Bulls. That's where he got his knee at the end of that game. Yeah, so Towns is still in there, so we'll see. But like I said, he's grimacing, going up and down the court. Yeah, we know he's not healthy, but he played for Tom Thibodeau, so he gonna put that. Yo, that boy better not play no 40-something minutes tonight, bro. All right, Raptors inbounds the ball over to RJ Barrett over to Grady Dick. Around the Jakob Poeltl screen, Grady with jump shot, free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Up ahead to OG Anunoby. OG back out to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. It's been a little bit of an adventure at the free throw line for Brunson and the Knicks this season, man. Hopefully he can make these both free throws. Like I said, Knicks been making one, missing one. So Brunson will step up to the free throw line. Raptors up 12-11. His first free throw is up and it's good. We're tied at 12. And substitution for the Raptors, Hibachi comes in, as well as Bruce Brown will come into the game for the Raptors. I think Brown, this is his first appearance. He's been out mostly all season. All right, Brunson's second free throw's up. No good. Rebounded by Barrett. Barrett over to Shed. Jamal Shed with the ball over to Barrett. Barrett around the Poeltl screen. Barrett in the lane. Layup up. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball against Hibachi. Brunson lays it up and in. Knicks go up 14-12. Raptors quickly inbounds. Hibachi over to Shed. Shed with the ball. Looking. Shed. Over to Poeltl. Over to Bruce Brown. Backdoor to Shed. Shed throws it out to Hibachi, and he turns it over. All right, let's go Knicks. And Josh Hart looking like he holding his rib area. All right. Knicks inbounds. Mikal Bridges. Bridges posting up Shed. Bridges loses the ball, and Josh Hart gets it. Hart with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns looking. Towns over to Hart. Hart faked the shot, coming to lane, lays it up and in. 16-12 Knicks. You know, they're desperate for a win. Yeah, you already know. Mosley, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. Thanks for support. Watching the blue and orange skies. Let's go Knicks. All right, Poeltl with the ball. The Bruce Brown in the lane. His float in the lane is up and good. 16-14. Knicks up. Knicks inbounds. Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball over to Bridges at the top of the three-point line. Bridges around the Karl Anthony Towns screen. Bridges pull-up jump shot from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Poeltl. And over to Bruce Brown. Brown with the lane. Down Bridges. The shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Out to Mikal Bridges. His shot looked like it was deflected back to Brunson. Brunson has it. Brunson, corner to Bridges for his three-point shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded. Bridges to Towns, and looked like it's deflected out, so it'll be Knicks ball. Good effort by Bridges, but Towns will have to take a seat because, like I said, I mean, he usually gets subbed around this game, but Precious Achiuwa coming for him, so we'll see how much he plays in this game tonight. Still favoring that left knee. I see why Josh Hart ribs is there, and Josh Hart is leaving the game. He's going to the locker room. Looked like his rib got injured. His rib on that what you call it, on that screen by Pirtle. So Knicks couldn't inbound the ball. Turnover would be Raptors ball. All right, Raptors inbounds. Abachi inbounds to Shed. Back to Abachi. Over to Pirtle. Pirtle with the ball. Guarded by Precious Achiuwa at the elbow. Over to Abachi. Abachi with the shot. Passes back out to Scotty Barnes at the top of the three-point line. Guarded by OG Anunoby. Barnes in the lane. Turnaround jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks still up 2, 16-14. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the corner. Brunson step back jump shot up and good. 18-14 Knicks. Pirtle inbounds. Inbounds to Brown. Brown with the ball. Guarded by Larry Shaman, who just checked in. Over to Jamal Shed. Shed with the ball around a Pirtle screen. Shed. Free throw line. Come in the lane. His shot is up and good, but it's going to be an offensive foul on Jakob Pirtle for blocking. All right. It's about time they call this, man. Pirtle. Yeah, with that foul. That is a screen. There's an offensive foul on Jakob Pirtle. And he got 2 fouls, so he's going to have to take a seat. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by Abachi. Over to Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson around the Precious Achiuwa screen. The Precious Achiuwa who lays it up and in. 2014, Knicks go up by 6. Kelly Olynyk inbounds to Scotty Barnes. Barnes throws it to Abachi in the corner who fakes, comes in, shoots it up and in. 2016 Knicks. Brunson inbounds to Landry Shaman with the ball. Looking, and he throws a turnover. Raptors have it. Bruce Brown has it over to Scotty Barnes at the free throw line. Barnes back out of Shed and is stolen by Mikal Bridges, who is ahead of the pack for the dunk. Good steal by Bridges. 22-16 Knicks. Barnes inbounds to Shed, who throws an alley-oop to Abachi. Knicks was falling asleep. 22-18 Knicks. Knicks got to get back on defense, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Precious Achiuwa with the ball over to Jalen Brunson. In the corner to OG Anunoby for his three-point shot up and good. 25-18, 7-point Knicks lead. All right, Raptors inbounds. Kelly Olynyk inbounds to Jamal Shed. Shed with the ball in the lane. His floater shot up, no good, but he is fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line. So he'll be going to the free throw line after the timeout. 2:09 left to go in the first quarter. Knicks up by 7, 25-18 over the Toronto Raptors. Like I said, and R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly's return to the Garden. Also, Karl Anthony Towns makes his return to the Knicks for this game. Like I said, he missed the last game, but with knee soreness, still looks like he has knee soreness. So we'll see how many minutes he play in this game. Hopefully, these other guys could pick it up. The bench could pick it up, man, to get this win. Because, like I said, Knicks going to need it. Got to get the ball. Got to score the ball. Got to score, man. Got to score. A lot of shots up. A lot of shots are available. Got to make these shots. And like I said, you know, Tibbs is the coach, so with Towns, it's like, don't run that man into the ground. He's hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got to use him tonight, you ain't really got to use him, man. Just got to let other people got to step up. Other people got to step their game up. So I'd like to see Landry Shamet have a big game tonight, man. Big game off the bench. Because still look like still no Deuce McBride. So that's another big than Deuce McBride. Oh yeah, let me look at some other scores around the league. All the scores in the NBA. Second quarter. OKC up 49-48 over Cleveland. 5:04 left to go in the second in that game. Also 29 seconds left to go. Indiana up 63-42 over the Bulls. 3:34 left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia up 51-44 over the Wizards. And also 3:06 left to go in the first quarter. Detroit up 23-18 over the Brooklyn Nets. And like I said, the 8 o'clock game, Portland will be at New Orleans. The 9 o'clock game will be the Clippers at Denver. And then the last game, the 9:30 game, will be San Antonio at Milwaukee. All right, so back to action. So the Raptors look like Jamal Shead will be at the free throw line. All right, so like I said, man, it's a big spot for the Knicks tonight, man. Like I said, let's get this dub, man. Everybody got to chip in tonight, man. And Josh Hart looked like he's back on the bench from the locker room. Had to look at his ribs. Took a shot to the ribs on that Jakob Poeltl screen. All right, Shed's first free throw was up, no good. All right, his second free throw is up, and it's good. 25-19 Knicks. 6-point Knicks lead, 2:09 left to go. Knicks inbounds, Shamet. Inbounds to Brunson. Dewani, what's good, bro? Yeah, you know you got to check in. What's good, bro? That's right. Orange and blue skies. Let's go Knicks, man. Let's start this win streak. Got to get a win streak. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson at the top of the key. Over to Shamet. Shamet in the corner. Guarded by Shed. Shamet looking. Steps up and under and gets the basket in. 27-19 Knicks. Good move by Shamet. All right, Raptors inbound. Olynyk inbounds to Shed. Shed back to Olynyk. Olynyk with the ball out to Scotty Barnes. Barnes in the lane. Barnes trying to shoot, about to shoot, and passes back out to Bruce Brown. Back to Barnes. 3 seconds left to go. His shot from elbow, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson looking. Throws to OG Anunoby from the elbow. OG down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled and he'll be going to the free throw line. And look like Towns is going to check back in, and probably Cameron Payne will check back in for the Knicks as well. .105 left to go in the first quarter. OG step into the free throw line. And look like Josh Hart will also come into the game too. All right, OG's first free throw's up, no good. And Cameron Payne and Josh Hart will check in for Bridges, Brunson. Bridges and Brunson will check out, and also Towns will check in for OG Anunoby on the next dead ball. So on the court for the Knicks is Precious Achiuwa, OG Anunoby, Shamet, Hart, and Cameron Payne. OG second free throws up and it's good. 28-19. All right. Raptors inbounds. Olynyk inbound the ball to Emmanuel quickly with the ball in the lane. Quickly passes to Bruce Brown underneath for the basket. 28-21. All right. Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball back to Anunoby. Anunoby guarded by Olynyk, who swipes at the ball and is stolen. And here comes the Raptors. Emmanuel quickly with the ball over to Bruce Brown. Brown with the ball back out to Scotty Barnes. Barnes. Over to Kelly Olynyk. Shot is up and good, and a foul. So Olynyk will be at the free throw line to complete the three-point play. Foul is on OG Anunoby, who checks out. 28-23, 29 seconds left to go in the game. Knicks, and 29 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Knicks up by 5. Olynyk's free throw is up, and it's good. 28-24, 4-point Knicks lead. And Towns will check back into the game for OG Anunoby. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Payne over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Over to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa looking with Kelly Olynyk on Achiuwa in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Looked like it was a foul, no call. And rebounded by the Raptors. Olynyk with 3 seconds left to go across the timeline. Olynyk with this last second shot, no good. So that's the end of the first quarter. The score, Knicks 28, Raptors 24 after 1 quarter in the books from Madison Square Garden. Like I said, Knicks got to get back on the winning tracks, man. Got to get back in the win column. So far, so good. Good first quarter for the Knicks and the Raptors, man. Like I said, Knicks playing a little bit more energy, but like I said, need to see a lot more of that, man, throughout the game and also to start the game as well, man. You know, can't come out flat, and that's what they've been coming out a lot lately. They've been coming out flat in the beginning games. Got to be ready for these games. Like I said, 4-point Knicks lead, man. Need to have a strong second quarter, strong third quarter. That's what we got to do. Got to have some strong quarters. And I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast, man. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing, man, to hit the like button and subscribe. It's free. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat, our one centralized location for all of our content, man. Basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And also on the channel right now, streaming right now is the Delay of Game crew. Make sure you go check them out, talking some NFL football. So go check those brothers out. Great content creators, man. So go and support. Like I said, go over there, hit that like and subscribe button, and also share it on all social media platforms for the Delay of Game crew on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Yeah, like I said, coming in the second quarter, I mean, I need to see some bench scoring. We need to get some good bench scoring in this game. The bench got to start coming alive, man. When they in there, got to get some baskets up, man. Got to get some scores up, man. All right, back to action. Should be probably gonna be. I think it's gonna be Knicks ball coming back to action. And as always, sold out Madison Square Garden, New York City, for the New York Knicks basketball. All right, Knicks inbounds. Josh Hart inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball, guarded by, I think that's Stewart. It's Walters. Payne over to Towns. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. So Towns will be at the free throw line. Like every time he drives in the lane, man, he attracts a crowd in there. When Karl-Anthony Towns going there, yes, Cat is playing. He's actually at the free throw line right now. Yeah, he's playing, but he's still hobbled, man, with that knee soreness. You can see it, man. So I don't know how much he's going to play in this game today, but he's giving it a go. So let me see. Towns' first free throw is up and is good. 29-24, 5-point Knicks lead. All right, Towns' second free throw is up and is also good. All right, Knicks up 6, 30-24. All right, Raptors are inbound. It's early second quarter, start of second quarter, 11:46 left to go in the second quarter. All right, Raptors, Kelly Olynyk inbounds to Emmanuel Quickly, and here comes the Raptors quickly with the ball. Guarded by Josh Hart at the top of the key. Over to Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk at the elbow, guarded by Towns. In the paint and is deflected and stolen by the Knicks, Cameron Payne, and here comes the Knicks. Payne with the ball out to Karl-Anthony Towns for a pull-up three from the top of the key. Good. 33-24 Knicks. 9-point Knicks lead. All right. Raptors inbounds. Barnes over to Emmanuel Quickly. His shot in the lane is up. No good, but he is fouled, and he will be going to the free throw line. Foul on Josh Hart. So 9-point Knicks lead. Emmanuel Quickly will be at the free throw line for the Toronto Raptors. So good 3-point shooting by Towns at the top of the key. Much needed 3-point shot. He said, I need 20 points and 8 rebounds. Yeah. Yep. Hey, I could see that, man, because what's his name is going to play him. Tibbs going to play him even though he's hobbled. Tibbs going to play him the whole game. If he don't foul out, he's going to play the whole game. So 20 and 8 is great, man. All right, Quickly's first free throw is no good. All right, his second free throw is up and it's good. 33-25, 8-point Knicks lead. All right, Knicks could start stretching their lead out here, man. Hopefully they have a good, strong third quarter. All right, Knicks inbounds. Shamet over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball, guarded by Jacoby Walters across the timeline. Payne at the elbow, looking, and he loses the ball. Stolen by Emmanuel Quickly. Here comes the Raptors. Quickly with the shot up, no good, but he is fouled. So Quickly would be back at the free throw line again. So sloppy passes by the Knicks. This is what I'm talking about. The Knicks got to take care of the ball. They got to take care of the ball, man. Cameron Payne loses the ball. Got to take care of the basketball. All right. So Quickly back at the free throw line again. Always a great free throw shooter, man, when he's with the Knicks. Quickly's first free throw is up and is good. Quickly, second free throw is up and is also good. 33-27, 6-point Knicks lead. All right, Knicks will inbound the ball. Like I said, this is the quarter right here for the Knicks to come to if they want to make a stand, they got to make a stand, man. You got to get some points up. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart back out to Cameron Payne. Payne in the lane. Throws it back out to Larry Shamet. His step back 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here comes the Raptors over to Emmanuel Quickly. Pull up 3-pointer from the top of the key. Good. 33-30. 3-point Knicks lead. Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Josh Hart. Emmanuel Quickly has 9 points in the game. RJ Barrett with 7. Shamet in the corner. Shot is blocked. 3-point shot was blocked in the corner by Emmanuel Quickly. All right, Knicks with a 3-point lead. All right, Knicks inbounds. All right, OG inbounds to Payne. Payne over to Josh Hart, back to Cameron Payne. Payne over to OG Anunoby in the corner. His pull-up shot up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. And they call an offensive foul on Towns. So it'll be Raptors ball. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I got to see these plays. Sometimes these calls they be making, man, because Barnes is pushing back. How is that a – All right, so it'll be Raptors ball. Raptors are on a 6-0 run right now. Scotty Barnes at the free throw line. His jump shot is good. Down to a 1-point game. 33-32. So the Raptors on an 8-0 run right now. Knicks inbounds the ball to Larry Shamet. Shamet with the ball over to Cameron Payne, over to OG Anunoby. OG down the baseline, looking, throws it back out to Shamet. Shamet Back out to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Around the town screen. Hart with a shot from the free throw line. Good. 35-32. 3-point Knicks lead. Raptors inbound. Pirtle inbounds to Jamal Shed. Shed with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Scotty Barnes. Back to Shed in the corner for his 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Larry Shamet. Here comes the Knicks. Shamet with the ball. Across the timeline. Over to Josh Hart. To Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking. He's double teamed. Now he played by Bruce Brown. Towns in the lane. His shot is up and good. Should have been a foul too. 37-32. Raptors inbounds. Scotty Barnes over to Jamal Shed. Shed with the ball in the corner to Bruce Brown at the top of the key for Jakob Poeltl, and it's stolen by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns, shot is up and in. Should have been a foul. How is it not a foul? Knicks go up 7, 39-32. Raptors with the ball to Jacoby Walters for his 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Poeltl. And his shot is no good and is out, and it'll be Knicks ball. 7-point Knicks lead. I don't know how Karl Anthony Towns ain't getting foul calls, man. That was an and one. All right, so Knicks are inbounds. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane, lays it up and in. 41-32, 9-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor, Raptors. Knicks go on their own 8-0 run. So both teams trading runs right now. First, the Raptors 8-0. Now the Knicks come back with an 8-0 run. 41-32 left to go. Knicks up 9. 8:28 left to go in the second quarter of this game. Like I said, a game the Knicks got to have this game. Got to need this game after coming off a three losses in a row, three game losing streak. Got to start a new streak. Keeping up with other scores around the league. Halftime, Cleveland up 62-59 over at OKC. Also, early third quarter, the Pacers up 66-46 over the Bulls. 11:19 left to go in that third quarter, just to start the third quarter. Also, halftime, Philadelphia 76ers up 59-48 over the Wizards. Second quarter, 8:46 left to go in the second quarter. Detroit up 36-32 over the Brooklyn Nets. And 7:28 left to go in the first quarter. Portland up 19-9 over the New Orleans Pelicans. And like I said, the 9 o'clock game will be the Clippers against the Denver Nuggets, and the 9:30 game will be the Spurs against the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, so good answer by the Knicks, man. Good way to answer the Raptors' run with a run of your own. That's what we need. Like I said, now hopefully we can get some more and tighten the screws on the defense, get some defensive stops, or get some turnovers and some steals, and let's grow this lead, man. It's a 9-point game, but like I said, that ain't nothing. Let's grow this lead. It says so far. Let me look at some of the scoring. Scotty Barnes with 2, Jakob Poeltl with 2, Barrett with 7, Quickly with 9. For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges with 4, OG Anunoby with 4. Karl Anthony Towns already with 13 points and a rebound. Jalen Brunson with 5. Josh Hart with 11 points. And the bench so far, Precious Achiuwa with 2 and Landry Shamet with 2. All right, back to action. 9-point Knicks lead. The Raptors ball. All right, so Barrett will check back into the game. All right, Raptors inbound. Barnes inbounds to Shed. Shed with the ball, guarded by Landry Shamet across the timeline. Over to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl with the elbow. Over to RJ Barrett. And they call a foul on Josh Hart. All right, so the Raptors will inbound. Raptors inbound. Barnes over to Pearl, almost stolen by Towns, over to Shed. Shed down a lane to Jakob Pertl, who dunks down a lane, 41-34. Towns almost got the steal and was off to the races. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne across the timeline, hands the ball off to OG Anunoby. OG over to Landry Shamet, guarded by Jacoby Walters. Down a OG Anunoby in the lane. And what they call it should have been a foul on Barrett. I mean, he was holding what's name around his waist and stuff like that for the ball deflected out. So Knicks will inbound the ball. All right, so Shaman will go to the bench. So Knicks will inbound. Brunson will check back into the game for the Knicks. All right, so Cameron Payne will inbound the ball underneath the goal, underneath the basket, over to OG Anunoby for his corner three-point shot. Good. 44-34, 10-point Knicks lead. Shed inbounds to Barnes. Barnes with the ball across the timeline, over to Jakob Pertl at the three-point line to RJ Barrett. Barrett around a Pertl screen. Barrett in the lane. His floater is up and no good, but put back in is good. 44-36. Towns inbound the ball to Josh Hart. Hart racing up over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns down the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled and he is grimacing once again. So Karl Anthony Towns will be back at the free throw line. All right. So see if Towns can get these free throws up, man. 44-36, 8-point Knicks lead, 7:17 left to go in the second quarter. Towns' first free throw is up and good. 45-36. And Landry Shamet looked like he had to change his sneakers. He looked like he blew a tire. So he had to change his sneakers. All right, Towns' second free throw is coming up. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Nope. And it's good. 46-36. Rolls in. So 10-point Knicks lead. All right. Barrett inbounds too quickly. 15 points. Towns has 11 points in the quarter, in the second quarter. So 15 points in the game, 11 in this quarter. All right. Look like Mikal Bridges will check back into the game for Cameron Payne. So the Knicks look like the Knicks starters are in the game right now. All right, quickly inbounds to Pertl, over to RJ Barrett around a Pertl screen. Barrett in the lane, out to Abachi. Abachi in the corner to Jakob Pertl for his shot, up and good. 46-38, 8-point Knicks lead. Brunson inbounds to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson back to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. His shot in the lane is an air ball. No good. Rebounded by the Raptors. Pertl over to Quickly. Quickly throws the ball and it's a turnover. Raptors turn the ball back over. Knicks will inbounds. Towns will inbound the ball. All right, Towns inbounds to Brunson. So in the game, 8 turnovers for the Raptors, 6 turnovers for the Knicks. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Abachi. Brunson over to Bridges, back to Brunson, in the paint to Towns, in the corner to Mikal Bridges. Bridges looking down the lane, step back, jump shot, no good, rebounded by Hart. Over to Bridges, and the ball is deflected, stolen by the Raptors, and here they come, Pertl, over to RJ Barrett. Barrett. And looked like it was deflected out by the Knicks, so it would be Raptors ball. right. All right, next Raptors inbounds quickly will inbound the ball. Side out quickly over to Grady Dick, out to RJ Barrett in the corner for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Brunson. Knicks up 8. Brunson with the ball to Josh Hart, to OG Anunoby for the dunk. 48-38. Good dunk. Good look, Josh Hart. 10-point Knicks lead. Raptors with the ball. Barrett with the shot. Blocked by Towns. Rebounded by Hart. Over to Bridges. Bridges to Jalen Brunson in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Grady Dick. Over to Emmanuel quickly with the ball. Quickly over to RJ Barrett. And look like a timeout on the floor because Abachi is hurt. So we got a timeout on the floor. 10-point Knicks lead. Yeah, looked like he got kneed in the rib on a Josh Hart on the rebound. So he might have to go out and go back to the locker room. All right. So timeout on the floor. 10-point Knicks lead. 48-38. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Knicks up by 10. All right. So, like I said, so far so good, man. Knicks playing with some good energy, man. Like I said in this game, which is that's always a great thing, man. Always a great thing when these guys can play with some energy, man. So, like I said, Knicks so far having a strong second quarter. This is the type of quarter they need. Let's finish it out strong. Let's extend this lead, man. Right now it's a 10-point lead. Let's extend this lead before the half, man, and then come out and have a good, strong third quarter. Like I said, take control of this game. Got to start taking control of these games in the second or third quarter, man. First quarter will be lovely too. It'll be nice too, you know. First quarter make it much easier, but like I said, get control of these games, have a strong second, third quarter, take control of these games. Games like this are winnable games. These are games you got to win. I mean, it's on your schedule, but you got to win. You got to win these games. Tyrone Hall, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Let's get physical. Hey, that's what we got to do. Let's play with physicality. Let's play with some energy and some swag, man. Like I said, a lot of energy. Got to play with a lot of energy, man. Let's go. 3-game losing streak. All hands on deck. Everybody got to contribute. Man. Like I said, I want to see some hustle plays. I want to see some, like I said, rebound, defensive plays and stuff like that. Block shots, guys going on the floor for loose ball, diving on the floor. I want to see that, man. Taking charges, all that stuff. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. 10-point Knicks lead, back to action. It'll be Raptors ball. Quickly inbounds to Pirtle. Pirtle over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes with the ball. Barnes in the lane. His step back jump shot is up and good. 48-40. Knicks with an 8-point lead. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Around the town screen at the top. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Emmanuel quickly. Brunson in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Pirtle. Here comes the Raptors over to Quickly. Quickly with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Scotty Barnes, guarded by Josh Hart. Barnes posting up. Barnes in lane. His fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby. Dangerous pass. Almost got picked up by RJ Barrett, but OG Anunoby has it. OG down the lane. Throws it out to Mikal Bridges in the corner. Bridges over to Towns. Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart in the lane to OG Anunoby for his jumper from the corner. Good. 50-40. All right, Raptors inbounds quickly over to RJ Barrett. Back to quickly. So far, stars 3 stars in double figure rate. Quickly down the lane. His shot, no good. Blocked by Karl Anthony Towns, but they call it goaltending. What? Let me see this, man. Let me see if it probably hit the glass. Nah, Knicks should have challenged that. Yeah, they're gonna challenge that. I mean, come on, bro. That was that. Hopefully they're gonna overturn it, man. That was a clean block. So they're gonna be under review. Knowing these referees, they're gonna come back with something and say, "Oh yeah, the ball looked like it was on its way down, so the basket is good." Every time it's with the Knicks, they always come up with some. They come up with something, man. They come up with something, but this one, like I said, this one looks like a clean block to me, a clear block. So we'll see what they decide. So it's 50-42 right now, but if it's a block, then basket will be taken away. There'll still be a 10-point Knicks lead with 4:06 left to go in the second quarter. Yeah, everybody like, yo, yep, you already know it. Clear block. You know that stuff, man. Let's see what they come up with. Like I said, they always gonna come up with something when it's the Knicks. That's right. Successful challenge. Take it off the board and be Knicks ball. A successful challenge, like I said, man. Knicks ball. So Knicks will inbound. Hart will inbound the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson at the top of the key. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges. Over to OG Anunoby. OG. Over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns back to OG Anunoby, guarded by Barrett. OG in the lane. It's shot, and the ball is deflect out, and this turnover be Raptors ball. All right, Raptors with the ball. Barrett inbounds to Scotty Barnes. Barnes with the ball around the Jakob Poeltl screen. Barnes in the lane. His shot is up and good. 50-42. Knicks inbounds. Josh Hart over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson guarded by Grady Dick. Brunson at the elbow. Over to Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson looking. Finds Josh Hart. Wide open 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Poeltl. Poeltl with the rebound over to Scotty Barnes. Barnes over to Emmanuel quickly to RJ Barrett. Barrett lays it up and in. 6-point Knicks lead. Knicks inbounds. Brunson inbounds. Hart back to Brunson. 2:51 left to go in the second quarter. 6-point Knicks lead. 50-44. Brunson over to OG, over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Grady Dick. Bridges posting up. Bridges looking. Throws out to Josh Hart. Hart to OG Anunoby. OG back to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns fall away shot. Good, but 24-second shot clock violation. Like I said, Josh Hart, that should have been, you got to take that shot, man. You open, you got to take the shot, man. All right. Raptors inbounds. Barrett over to Quickly. Quickly over to around a Grady Dick screen, and it's a moving screen, moving pick. So it'll be Knicks ball. 6-point Knicks lead. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball at the top of the key with Scotty Barnes over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson down the lane. Throws it out to Josh Hart in the corner. Passes it back to Mikal Bridges for the top of the key. 3-point from the elbow. No good. But it's a foul, offensive foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Yo, what's good, bro?
Chilling, man. But if these dudes is not making shots, man, they got to change up a little bit. They gotta switch that up to mid-range shots. You're killing yourself just living off that 3-point line, losing the leads quick. You got to switch it up a little bit. One dribble pull up might get you in that rhythm.
Man, Towns with 3 fouls. Oh man,
That was a
2:07
clear
left to
foul,
go.
too.
Yeah, I know. 3:07 left to go, man. 2:07 left to go. All right, Raptors ball. Knicks up 6. All right, Raptors inbounds. Barnes over to quickly at the top of the 3-point line. Over to Bridges. Bridges back to Barnes. Barnes with the ball guarded by OG and Anunoby. Back to Emmanuel quickly in the lane. Looked like it was a travel, like I said. Shot up ain't good. 50-46. Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson back to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to OG and Anunoby. Over to Precious Achiuwa. Around to Josh Hart around the Precious Achiuwa screen. Over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by quickly. Raptors are just all in the lane. Like, how is that not a foul with Brunson?
I don't even understand.
Hart, why you didn't go? Jakob jump up. You got to go into him. Why you move? This dude, man. It's just like it's just bad timing with this guy sometimes. All right, Raptors inbounds. Dude's giving you a foul.
Easy foul.
Away from it, man. And the Raptors scored again. 2-point game, 50-48. All right, Knicks inbounds. Precious Achiuwa over to Jalen Brunson. Raptors on the 8-0 run. Everybody's on the 8-0 run to OG Anunoby from the corner 3-point shot. Good. 53-48. 5-point Knicks lead. 59 seconds left to go. Raptors inbound. Pirtle over to Barnes. Barnes across the timeline. Over to Emmanuel quickly. Directing traffic. Around a Pirtle screen. Back to Jakob Pirtle in the corner. Scotty Barnes. 3-point shot. Good. I don't know. Don't know what Josh Hart was looking at. You should have been over there.
I don't understand why you halfway playing defense. Because if he drove to the basket, you wasn't going to help out. It's like, yo, stay with your man.
Knicks with the ball. Brunson got fouled the whole way over there in the lane. No call. All right. 55-51. 31 seconds left to go. Raptors inbound. Barnes over to quickly. Calling out a play at the logo. And there's 17 seconds left to go. Grady Dick comes back out and around the Jakob Pirtle screen quickly throws to Scotty Barnes. His step back 3-point shot, no good. Yeah, got to be offense. Over the back foul on Pirtle.
I just don't understand how they beat all Knicks to the ball when the Knicks was right there for the ball.
Because they ain't going for the ball. That's what I keep saying. These guys is not going for the ball.
Jesus.
These guys got to put their hands up and try to get a rebound, bro. It's just like I don't get it, man. 6 seconds left to go. 6 seconds left to go in the quarter.
The thing is, did you question him why you're losing games? Like, yo, effort, loose balls. Like,
that's what I keep talking about. And the Raptors are challenging it.
Get on the floor for the balls. Like, yo, we got to fight for every loose ball. You want every possession to count. You want to monopolize as many possessions.
Precious Achiuwa is still right there. That dude got the rebound over and he pushed
him.
He
pushed him. He did push him.
But it wasn't.
OG was closer to the ball than anything. No, it was obvious. He pushed him.
It was a little push, but not like the Towns push. That was a real.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is like, bro, it's just like, yo, put your hands up, go for a rebound, bro.
Look at that. Scotty Barnes beat OG to the ball.
Yeah,
it's like how?
Like I said, these guys are not. It's like, yo, these guys. That's what I'm saying. The effort play, man. It's like, bro, hustle to the ball, bro. Look at Josh Hart was looking for the rebound. He was going more towards the rebound. It's like these other guys are always flat-footed. They're always flat-footed looking at the rebounds. Stop looking at the rebounds. Go get it. It's like they be like, okay, go give me the ball. Yeah, it's like, give me the ball.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
take that
I'm
foul. That was a stupid challenge.
Well, now he got to go to the free throw line, make the free throw. Or is it because the Knicks in a bonus now? Is he going to shoot free throws? I think he's going to shoot free throws. If not, then the Knicks will just inbound with 6 seconds left to go. No, but they got both. They got the bonus for the Knicks and the Raptors.
No, they're taking it out of bounds.
Yeah, 4-point Knicks lead. 6 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Brunson guarded by, got fouled and no call. Over the bridges in the corner, no good. I mean, what do these guys have to do, man? You know what I'm saying, to get a foul call? It's like, even that's what Tibbs be looking at these dudes like, what are y'all doing, man? What are y'all not calling?
But you're
giving Towns fouls every time he touches somebody. You're giving him a foul, though.
Right, you're giving touch fouls on the other end, and dudes is being, again, they're saying what they're saying is Brunson's initiating a lot of the contact.
He's not initiating. He's driving to the basket. If you're driving to the basket and somebody coming on you, they trying to stop you. You're not initiating. They trying to stop your progress. You can't drive to a basket and not what you call it. If the dudes don't go up there and play defense, he's gonna get an easy layup. So he's not initiating it. He's going to the basket.
Listen, I understand. But
that's anybody.
They're trying to make excuses for why they're not blowing the whistle.
They do it all the time for the Knicks. They said the same thing when Julius Randle's on the team. Oh, he's stronger than some other player. So that's what I don't care about that. If the dude's going to the basket, he's getting fouled. He's getting fouled. Because Julius Randle even said that. He said that's what the official explained to him. It's like this, and that's what I said. That excuse about players that's BS. Nobody initiates contact. They go into the basket to lay the ball in or score. You don't see people going in lane and jumping into people or trying to throw themselves into people. They trying to go and score. If you're trying to go and score and somebody's going to come over and try to block your shot, then that person is going to contact you because they're going to try to block your shot. That's what I say. That's why it don't make no sense. Anybody with a brain can understand what they're saying. It's like, it's stupid. It's like they initiate. You don't initiate a contact when you drive into the basket and somebody gets in your way. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. It's like, you initiate. I'm driving to the basket, but I'm initiating. So what I'm supposed to do? Just not drive to the basket and just shoot jump shots?
Josh Hart would have got that pump fake or got that foul on. Oh, that would have been 3 fouls right there, though.
Right.
He would have had to sit down. So again, he's got to play within the realms of the game. He's got to play smarter. Because then you go up with a weak ass fucking layup like that. It's like, come on, dude. You did all of that, then get a foul when you could have went to the free throw line and got 2 easy attempts at a free throw. Then you throw up that weak shot to get it blocked. He's got to think more better. And Mikal Bridges, come on, dude. Your 3-point shot is not on. Like, we got to do something. We got to do something different.
A lot of their shots is not on. A lot of them, the shots is not. I mean, Towns his threes. You know what I'm saying? But these other guys, their shots is not on sometimes. But they keep shooting the shot. But about to give you the halftime stats after a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network Halftime Report.
All right, it's halftime. Your halftime score, the New York Knicks up 55-51 over the Toronto Raptors at the half. For the Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes with 9 points, 2 rebounds. Jakob Poeltl has 6 points and 8 rebounds. R.J. Barrett, the high scorer for the Raptors, with 13 points. Emmanuel Quickly has 11 points. Grady Dick has yet to score. Off the bench, Kelly Olynyk with 3, Bruce Brown with 4, Ochai Agbaji with 4 points, and Jamal Shead with a point off the bench. The overall shooting for the Toronto Raptors, 21 of 39 for 54%. 3-point shooting, they're 4 of 11 for 36%. Free throw shooting, 5 of 7 for 71%. Raptors have 15 rebounds and 14 assists, and they have 9 turnovers in the game. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 4 points. OG Anunoby has 14 points. Karl Anthony Towns has 15 points. Jalen Brunson has 7 points. Josh Hart has 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Off the bench for the Knicks, Precious Achiuwa with 2 points and Landry Shamet with 2 points. Knicks only got 3. They only playing 3 players off the bench in this game. The overall shooting, 22 of 40 for 55%. 3-point shooting, 5 of 14 for 36%. Free throw shooting, 6 of 8. Man, should have been in the line a lot more with some foul calls for 75%. Rebounding, 15 rebounds, 12 assists, and the Knicks had 7 turnovers in that game. Once again, Knicks up 55-51 at the half, up by 4 points. Should have been a bigger lead, but like I said, man, sometimes I fall in love with the 3-point shots, and then sometimes they just not making shots. But like I said, this is another kind of trap game for the Knicks, man. The Knicks was up 10 points in this game. They could have some bigger leads and stuff like that. It's like everybody got to contribute, got to score, man. If the 3-point shot ain't working, got to come inside, man, get some baskets. But I see a lot. I mean, you see the Knicks, they love the fall away shots. I don't know what is the thing with the fall away jump shots. Go towards the basket and try to get foul. You know,
we're having to cut into the basket. Like, I mean, let's be proactive. Like, everybody's standing in a spot looking for a pass and just to pull a 3.
That's how Bridges got his first 2 baskets cut into the baskets.
Correct.
Like, you got to keep doing that. There's somebody, it's like I said, you're going to catch these guys because when you look at these teams playing defense, they're looking at the ball. They're not even looking at that man sometimes. So you can cut back doors. Like, it's the spacing on the floor. Guys got to be, and I noticed what a lot of teams are starting to pack the lane is like, you got to start calling these defensive 3 seconds on these teams because they're just standing there guarding nobody. But some of the players on the court got to probably say to the referee, like, 3 seconds is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because it's like, and they referees know that stuff. You guys, they can't just be clogging the lane and just playing like a little zone type things and then packing the paint, man. They ain't guarding nobody. If you ain't guarding nobody, you got to call those 3 seconds. You start calling them 3 seconds, they're going to come out the lane. Then you got more driving room to get down to the lane, to the basket.
Well, I don't understand. They're not occupied with calling fouls for the Knicks, so they should be looking at something else to make those calls. So I would think that would help them looking at other stuff that they could find. But they're just on that end of the calls. It just seems that they're not blowing that whistle at all. Everybody's camping out.
Yeah, and if you, like I said, if you're on the East Coast this week, man, you already know the weather conditions are, you know what I'm saying? It's already getting some dicey conditions. Snow is in the forecast for some northeast cities and stuff like that. I know we're supposed to get some snow here on Friday somewhere, probably ice or something like that. So
shut down the city.
Yeah, I mean, it's already been cold here. Like in the mornings, it's been like 20-some degrees. Then it goes to 30, 40, you know what I'm saying? So if it's down here like that, I already know what it is like in other places.
It's been getting that low down there?
Yeah, in the mornings, like 25 in the morning, 26. And then, like I said, it goes to like the hobby, like 40. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Stuff. But like I said, Friday and tomorrow night and Friday and Saturday is supposed to be much colder too, a little bit colder. So they say snow or ice should be on Friday evening. So got to look out for that too and stuff like that. But like I said, it's a lot of blanket of snow across the Northeast and the Midwest, man. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of weather. And this is the type of, the month for it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. January, yeah. This is about the time you're going to get those blitzes of snow.
Yeah, and up there, I mean, I know up there that they're still going through the thing with Madison Square Garden with the people at Madison Square Garden up there. Because I mean, I could see Madison Square Garden on here, because of the league pass and plus,
Oh,
DirecTV on DirecTV and stuff like that. But if I
oh,
was up in New York, it'd be different.
oh. Well, listen. I don't know what's going on with these channels because a lot of channels is pulling the plug on MSG too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know Optimum is, but
Yeah.
here's the thing with Optimum. Optimum was what you call it, the one that Dolan sold it to Cablevision. He sold that part of Cablevision to Optimum or whatever whatever it's
Right.
called, Altice. They the ones who really own Optima, and now they because the Knicks it's something with $10 a subscriber or something like that, and they pulled the plug on broadcasting some Knicks game until they come up to an agreement. But like I said, they were one time a part of MSG, but the Knicks sold it to them, and then that's crazy, man.
How the tides are changing is
Yeah, yeah.
they're going with the network that, like you said, that's paying the most money. That's why you're getting all these football games on or on Prime and all of that. It's getting retarded. You gotta have all these different avenues just to
Bro,
watch
I
a
know.
football game now. Like
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
stupid.
Next thing it'd be like, oh, they'd be like, it's gonna be on Peacock, though. Then it's gonna go on Amazon. Then it's gonna go on, Prime. Then it's gonna go on Netflix. I'm like Netflix.
Yeah, yeah,
Come
it's
on,
all over the
bro.
place right now.
Next thing you know,
Dude,
Hulu gonna be in on there. Hulu gonna be in on there too.
of course, they're gonna put a bit, but I mean, as of now, Prime has them locked up for some years. But there was the same thing with DirecTV. They was trying to charge DirecTV an extra $10 for the channels and stuff like that. And who eats that cost? But you the consumer
Human,
eats that
right?
cost, so they want us to eat that. But most of the time, if you already, like you said, purchase your package or got that MSG paid for that MSG package, and then all of a sudden now you're being blocked from that, like, come on now,
Yeah, because I
like
remember.
get this straight.
Because I remember for the longest, you used to tell me about that with the Sixers and Knicks game.
Oh yeah, with the
Block your
Comcast, yeah,
with the
because
Comcast. He was like they blacking it
Comcast would
out.
block, yeah, they would block out any games or any games of if you didn't have Comcast, they blocked any other
Knicks,
subscriber,
right.
DirecTV or whatever, from watching the game.
I remember you used to tell me, I was like, yo, I was like, well, go to the local channel. They should be on the local channel, Philadelphia local channel, like the news or something, like the new, like the local
Yeah,
CBS or
boy,
something like
but
that.
I didn't. But having DirecTV at that time, I didn't have that local.
That's crazy
They
because
didn't. They
I have the local, I have all the local, like the local Fox.
Yeah,
And,
but you're in a different zone. You know what I mean? So
no. What I'm saying.
DirecTV didn't have a thorough that Comcast channel on their program
Oh, so
for
they
that.
had like they had like the Philly news channels and stuff, like Channel 2
Nah,
News, like Channel
no,
5.
they had that, but if they're not playing on that channel, then they couldn't block me.
Yeah. They're not right there, but I'm saying if they
They
were playing on that channel, but I know there'd be like a local channel for Philly, like the Sixers Sports, like 46 or 30 something, some other channel or something like that.
Yes, that would like Verizon and Comcast Sports. Yeah, they have that for those channels. But for DirecTV, they didn't have a Comcast channel, of course, because
Right.
Comcast is Comcast. DirecTV is DirecTV. So no, I would just think right. I would get the package for MSG, or I would get the basketball package. Thinking like if I didn't see it on the basketball package, then I could definitely see it on MSG. I would rather see it there, but they would block it. They would block it all the way through and through.
Yeah, it's always just
Black
like,
it
man,
out.
all these they making so much money off these TV deals and stuff like that, man. They acting like they is like, next thing they giving like $80 billion to the NBA. It's like he got $80 billion to give to them dudes for the package deal and stuff like that. But you be like, nah, we blocking these subscribers because what I'm saying is like we're having a problem with the network. Like you ain't having too much problem. Y'all making all this money.
They're making hand over fist type money. There's like they're not losing money or for nothing.
That's why they don't like this streaming thing. People are streaming. People like, I'm gonna just stream, man. It's like I'll still watch the games and stuff like that. Like I said, but if you ain't doing a podcast, then it's good because you don't know what's, what I'm saying.
Right.
You ain't on there and stuff like that. But yeah, the streaming thing, man. Like I said, the streaming thing is like, hey, it's much cheaper, a lot cheaper than the regular it. So they got to figure out a way how they're going to try to get some money off of that thing. That's what they're trying to figure out, man.
They'll eventually catch up with, but by that time, the only thing about with streaming is like you said, you just if your internet is good, or you get the lagging, that's the only thing you worry about with that. But outside of that, You know what I mean?
Right.
You watching it at a decent cost at that point. Why would
Mm-hmm.
you care about all of that for the time being?
Yep.
Come on, some of these dudes, you by the time at the end of the month, your cable bill is like $300. You know what I mean? And you look at like why for some
Mm-hmm.
basic channels and some sports channels, you up there and still can't watch everything sometimes.
Yep.
So, but these Knicks definitely need this win tonight. They got to break this loser streak because since and then we turn around, we got to play OKC Friday night. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, we got to get something
And
right.
what's saying, like I said, Towns is like that dude is still hobbled. So he probably ain't gonna play the next game either.
Well, the
He probably
Friday
not
he's
gonna
not gonna
play.
play Friday.
He might not. I mean, if he's playing like this, he's hobbled like this. Is like, I mean, they're gonna try him out. They're gonna try him out there, but at some point, that dude gonna have to sit down again, man, because that stuff is more. Is you know what I'm saying? Is more. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Knicks trying to treat like it's a day to day. I don't think it's day to day. I think it should be more. You know what I'm saying? And that's you gonna mess it up even more.
Well, they said he's got jumper's knee, so
Yeah, that's what they say.
maybe they give him they practice tomorrow. They let him just
I always thought
do
this dude. I
some.
always thought this dude looked weird. This assistant coach. It's like, I don't
Oh,
know
for
his name.
sure. Come on,
I
yeah.
don't know his name, but every time he turn around, it's like you got the ball spot in the midst. It's almost like the what's that, the cartoon character like Marmaduke is like one of those cartoon characters or something like
Joe.
that. You know what I'm saying? It's like Beetle Bailey. It's something I don't even know, man.
He's been on the roster for a minute, hasn't
Yeah. Oh, yep. Shy back to action. Started third quarter. Knicks with the ball. Brunson inbounds over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Quickly at the elbow. Over to Mikal Bridges for a 3-point shot from the top. From the elbow. No good. Rebound tipped. Knicks almost got a Raptors got a Grady Dick with the ball. Over to Barnes guarded by Brunson. That's a mismatch. Grady Dick at the top of the key, wide open. No good. Barnes at the rebound. Puts it up. No good. And he's fouled. He's a mismatch. He took advantage of the mismatch. Josh Hart. Boy, his hairline.
he?
Yeah, it's Scotty Barnes. Hey, look at. Let me see from this angle what it looked like. Okay, he gets the rebound. Let me see.
No need to challenge. They're gonna like he pushed him in the back a little bit.
Yeah, then I don't know. I don't know what Hart be trying to like. If Hart, it was a foul. You trying something to challenge?
Well, he's saying he didn't in his head he didn't touch him to foul him, but he didn't realize he did put his
Okay.
hand in his back, so that's what they're going off of.
All right, Barnes for free throws are up and they're both good. 55-53. All right, Knicks inbound. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Quickly across the timeline. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball guarded by Grady Dick. Bridges looking, finds Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Quickly. Step back 3-point shot up and good. 58-53. Need more of that if it's going to go in. But like I said, Raptors with the ball. Pirtle inbounds to Barnes. Barnes over to Barrett. Barrett at the top of the key. Guarded by Hart. Barrett down the lane. Throws it to Barnes. He walked. To Barrett. They get the rebound back. Barrett in the lane. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation. But yeah, he looked like he walked when he got that ball.
I was trying to understand why they had Hart on Barnes. That's like match
Yeah.
Barrett.
All right. Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Grady Dick. Bridges in out to Josh Hart, wide open. 3-point shot. His block up ahead to Scotty Barnes for the dunk. The tomahawk dunk. Hart inbounds the ball. Over to Brunson. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball around the town screen. Hart down the lane in the corner. Mikal Bridges for his elbow. 3-point shot. Good. 61-55. Falling in love. All right. Raptors inbounds. Pirtle over to Quickly. Over to Barrett and deflected out. Be Raptors ball. Just like I said, today's NBA, man, is just all right. Pirtle with this ball in the corner to Barrett to Grady Dick for his 3-point shot. Good. 61-58. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson being double team over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Out to Josh Hart for his corner 3-point shot. No good. Towns back out to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges for his corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Down to Mikal Bridges, and his shot is blocked. So Bridges cut back door, but Barnes and Pirtle was back there waiting. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson in the Towns, who fakes and goes in for the easy dunk. Good take, Towns. Still grimacing, hobbling up the court. Pirtle inbounds to Barnes. Barnes over to Quickly. Quickly guarded by Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to Pirtle. His floater in the lane is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Mikal Bridges. Too high, and the passes and turnover. Raptors are inbound. Barrett inbounds the ball. Too Quickly. Quickly with the ball. Over to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes around the Pirtle screen. Barnes down the lane. Looking. Over to Grady Dick. Back to Barnes. His turnaround shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball. Over to Brunson. Ahead to Mikal Bridges. Bridges passes stolen by Quickly and then stolen back by Brunson. Throws alley. It looked like alley to Anunoby, but he throws it to Bridges in the corner for a 3. No good. Rebounded by the Raptors. Quickly over to R.J. Barrett. Barrett. And the ball is stolen by OG Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball to Bridges. Bridges to Hart, to the elbow, to OG Anunoby for the 3-point shot. Good. 8-point Knicks lead, 66-58. All right, Raptors inbound. Barrett over to Quickly. Quickly with the ball, guarded by Josh Hart. Quickly to Jakob Poeltl, who looks like he walked into the lane and scores. 6-point Knicks lead. All right, Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson. It looked like nobody's guarding Hart. These guys be backing up off of him. Over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here comes the Raptors. Barnes with the ball. Over to Emmanuel Quickly for the layup. 4-point Knicks lead. Knicks inbounds. Almost stolen. Hart over to Bridges. Back to Hart. You guys got to be careful. Acting a little careless with the ball. Hart with the ball, guarded by Scotty Barnes at the top of the 3-point line. Over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Quickly in the lane. Should have been a foul. Shot is up and good. 68-62. Raptors inbound. Barnes over to Quickly. Quickly back to Barnes. Barnes down the lane and pass is deflected, and it says off OG Anunoby.
There's no way they could say they calling this game.
I know that was a moving pick. That was a moving pick, and then Brunson got fouled by.
I mean, it's like,
I told you, man. I told you, man. You look at some of these calls, man. Yo, man, like I said, dudes got people. I mean, hey, the referees got people in the stands too, man. I guess they're getting their bets in. Be like, yo, Knicks can't go to the free throw line.
It's not something. Like you watch it, like Brunson got bodied, and it's like, yo, let's keep playing.
Yeah, that's another thing. And all the Knicks fans who are watching, man, this broadcast, man, make sure you please go to NBA.com, man. The All-Star voting is open for the NBA, man. Make sure you vote for Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Get these guys in the All-Star game. It's free. There's no reason why they should be trailing in the All-Star vote in New York, the borough. In the 5 boroughs, there's over 9 million people that's diehard Knicks fans, and they should be out there voting. It don't cost you nothing. You ain't got to leave your couch. You ain't got to leave nothing. You ain't got to go. Get online, go and vote. That's all you got to do is go and vote. It's free. You can vote as many times as you want. And also, like I said, some days it's like double and triple, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you go there and vote, man. NBA.com right now. whenever you get a chance, like I said, make sure you vote Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson into the All-Star game, man. Like I said, those guys deserve to be All-Stars, man. Vote them in. And I know everybody, like the other players, like Jason Tatum, Giannis, all these guys, hey, vote for our own, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to vote for your own. Tudo, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. Thanks for throwing the chats in, the links in the chat. Salute. But yeah, man, like I said, make sure you go vote. Let's get these guys in there, man. We can't keep saying like, hey, man, why these guys ain't also? It's like, yo, you got to vote. 50% of his voter, man, is free. Like I said, Towns shouldn't be trailing nobody right now. Towns should be the number one player right now. I mean, this dude's averaging like a double-double like crazy. You know what I'm saying? His numbers are crazy. If you look at his numbers, it's crazy, bro. He's the top center in the East right now. And he's trailing. Like I said, he should be number one. Like I said, too many people in the metro area in New York City, the boroughs, to not be voting, man. Guys can't be sitting on the couch and saying something like, go vote. It's free. Go to NBA.com. Let's get these guys in. I vote like every day. I've been on there every day. All right, looking at Celebrity Row. All right, 6-point Knicks lead. Tudo, I forgot to ask you, man, how you guys doing your in the playoff thing, man? I know you guys was playing and stuff like that. Did y'all get that win?
Who's that?
In the chat, Tudo. He's in the chat. Look at P. Ewing up there. All right. Raptors inbound. Barrett over to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Barrett down the lane and the pass and is deflected, stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart in the corner. Mikal Bridges. His pull-up three from the no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Throws it back out to Brunson. Out to Towns from the top of the three-point line. Good. 71-62. 9-point Knicks lead. Like I said, they fall in love with the three-point shot. All right. Raptors inbound. Barrett with the ball. Over to Scotty Barnes. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Towns. Down the lane. Throws it up. Gets fouled. No call. Here comes the Raptors. Great dig over to Jamal Shed to Pirtle and is out of bounds, but Towns got fouled. And I know he's got a gripe and also. It's like, come on. And the ball throws up to Towns. And again, no call, but it's like probably all ball, but it's like, hey, man. You got to get some calls for this guy. Got to make some calls, man. This guy's getting fouled. I know it's almost like it's laughable, right?
No, it's comical. It's just like, yo, you want dudes to be taking dudes' heads off and running with their knees.
I mean, Barrett had his elbow all in his back. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Shed around the town screen. Brunson looking over to Josh Hart, wide open. Free throw line jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. And he's finally going to the free throw line. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, this dude, by the time he leaves this game, I mean, when he goes home, I know he got all this red stuff all over him, man. All over his face, his shoulders, his arms. All right, Towns stepping to the free throw line for 2. Knicks up by 9. 5:39 left to go in the third quarter. Towns' first free throw is up, and it's good. 10-point Knicks lead. All right, Towns' second free throw's up, and it's also good. All right, so 11-point Knicks lead. So Raptors are inbound. All right, to Shed. Shed with the ball. With the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson down to OG Anunoby. OG guarded by Barrett. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Yeah, he's going to the free throw line. So OG Anunoby will be back at the free throw line.
Now that's like saying RJ should have had 4 fouls by now.
Mhm.
This dude is instantaneous, just fouling everybody and getting away with it.
Yep. Yep, he fouled Towns. Ain't no call with the Towns foul. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a foul. All right. So OG's first free throw is good. His second free throw is up and is also good. 75-62, 13-point Knicks lead. All right. This is why I guess Knicks got to start stretching these leads out, man. All right. Shed with the ball. And it's kicked, and it'll be Toronto's ball, side out. And Knicks will make some substitution. Landry Shamet, and also Precious Achiuwa would check into the game. No, 75-62. All right, Raptors inbound. Pirtle over to RJ Barrett at the top of the key. Barrett down the lane, throws it back out to Shed. That looked like it was an offensive foul on Barrett. Shed with the block by Precious Achiuwa. Here comes the Knicks. Achiuwa over to Brunson.
But Dave.
Brunson. Yep. Brunson around the screen. Over to Precious Achiuwa and deflected out, but it'll be Knicks ball. Yeah, good defense by Precious Achiuwa. Get up there like you need to get up there like to get rebounds like that.
Listen, if you get something on the bench, I would hope he would been to the top of the backboard to get that. And
go get some. Yeah, we need to get the boards, man. All right, Knicks are inbounds. Knicks up 13, 4:51 left to go in the third quarter. Bridges inbounds to Landry Shamet underneath, and good. 77-62, 15-point Knicks lead. Pirtle inbounds to Bruce Brown. Brown with the ball over to Shed. Shed back out to RJ Barrett. Barrett in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Landry Shamet. Shamet, you got up in the air, man. You can't leave your feet.
Yeah, but you call that foul, but you don't call a foul on the other end for Shamet?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know.
I'm missing something here. Shamet wasn't hit on the head when he got the layup?
That's what he was saying. That's what he's saying. Barrett's first free throw is good. I can tell you, that dude. At least that dude has more hair than Tom Thibodeau on the front.
Oh, yeah.
At least he has more to work. He has more to work with. He has more to work with. All right, Barrett's second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Jacoby Walters. Now double team by Kelly Olynyk over to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the ball, guarded by Olynyk. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Nowhere to go. Shot clock one now. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Barrett. Here comes the Raptors. Barrett over to quickly around a Kelly Olynyk screen. Shot up. No good. Good way to stay down. But Barrett puts it right back up and in on the rebound. 77-65. OG inbounds to Brunson.
Between two Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Brunson. Around Achiuwa screen. Brunson over to Mikal Bridges to OG to what's name to Precious Achiuwa to Landry Shamet, who lays it up and in backdoor. Good way to cut without the basketball. 14-point Knicks lead. Raptors with the ball. Olynyk over to Brown. Almost got stolen. Back to Olynyk. Emmanuel quickly from his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jacoby Walters. Walters back. Emmanuel quickly with the ball. His floater in the lane is up and good. Second chance opportunities. All right. 12-point Knicks lead. Achiuwa over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane at the free throw line. Brunson in the corner to OG Anunoby for his 3-point shot. No good, but OG with the rebound. Shot is up. No good, but a foul. Man, you had to call that foul. I know they was mad. They didn't want to call that foul, but you got to call that foul.
I was honestly looking to see if they really was going to ignore that call, and they actually got it right. So
they got it right.
They got it right.
He said they got it right.
Oh my goodness, stop it. I mean, Kelly Olynyk was looking at him like, yo, you gonna call
Yeah,
out?
listen, even Olynyk says like, yeah, I fouled him. I fouled him.
Exactly. Like, yo, he gave himself up in that case.
He said I fouled him.
Shit, he might as well go over there and blow the whistle for him because them motherfuckers is definitely gonna go
He said, you know what? He said, you know what? Let me get the whistle. Said, let me get the whistle because you guys ain't using the whistles.
Dude, this is out of control. Dude. Your job is to see fouls, call fouls. Don't ignore them.
Right.
Infractions is not something they're making equal on both ends of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Out of control.
It's crazy, man. You said that stuff crazy, man.
It's like if Cleveland could hold on, they got this thing.
Got it over the what you call it? Over
Okay.
the OKC. Yeah.
Yeah. How bad did they say Ivy's leg was?
I don't know. They say he broke his what tibia, fibula, something like that, something like that. So he'll be out for a minute and stuff. I'll see. I gotta see how long he's gonna be out, man. Because tough break for the Pistons on that one. The Pistons was playing. They were playing good basketball too. Even I mean, like I said, they competitive in games. They ain't like them dudes are just laying down. They ain't laying down. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they was playing. Listen, that backcourt is pretty big, and they use a lot of guys too. That's what I said. The Knicks have to spread their lineup a little deeper. Like we're working too much. Yo, Tibbs, like he has to know this is what hurt us last year in the playoffs down the stretch. You playing guys too many minutes.
He said he don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that. It's like Tibbs, okay. You don't want to hear. You don't want to hear. You're gonna hear, bro.
Yo, that dude is losing hairs up top, like you said. Like, come on, dude, let it go.
Tibbs said he ain't letting that thing go, man. He ain't gonna let it go.
No, play the dudes on the bench. That the whole point of building a roster is to play the guys. Let's get some guys some run.
All right, so OG be at the free throw line. All right, 12-point Knicks lead. OG's first free throw is good. 80-67. OG and Anobi. All right, OG's second free throw is good. 81-67. Raptors with the ball quickly over to Olynyk. Olynyk to Bruce Brown. Back to Emmanuel quickly. Around the Olynyk screen. Quickly down the lane, shot up and good over Precious Achiuwa. 81-69. OG inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson to OG Anunoby. OG in the lane. Back out to Brunson's. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebound. Shaman tips it back out to Precious Achiuwa for the flush. Okay, Precious Achiuwa. Let's say now you can get up for them rebounds, huh?
Yo, that's that you play by the bench player.
83-69. Kelly Olynyk at the top. Fakes a 3-point shot. Comes in the lane. Spins in the lane. Shot up and good. All right. Knicks with the ball. Brunson. Guarded by Jacoby Walters. Brunson over to OG Anunoby. Thought about the 3-point shot. Back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. About time.
And Precious was fouled on that dunk. hit on the arm.
Mm-hmm. He said that they don't be one to call it. They don't want to be called. They don't want to call it. He said they don't want to call it, man. All right, Brunson at the free throw line. Knicks up 12, 83-71. 12-point lead. And it looks like Josh Hart will check back in. Brunson's first free throw is up. No good. Checking in for OG Anunoby. 124 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks up 83-71. See, this is a time, like I said, they could really spread this thing out too, man. They could spread their lead, man. It's like, yo, while the Raptors are struggling a little bit, you gotta keep making shots, man.
Yeah, but it's like I don't understand it. If Payne is not playing good, then go with Kolek. Play Kolek a little bit.
Right, but he don't want to do that. He only go with 3 guys today off the bench. It's like, why is only 3? Scotty Barnes pull up 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good, 84-74. Knicks with the ball. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Walters around the Towns screen. Brunson in the corner to Precious Achiuwa. Thought about the 3. Precious in the lane. Shot is up. No, shot is up and good. Should have been a foul too. 86-74. All right, Olynyk inbounds to Emmanuel quickly with the stutter step. No good, but he will be going to the free throw line. Foul on the play. Shamit.
Unbelievable.
That's all you can say, man. You be like, hey, 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Emmanuel quickly at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is up and it's good. All right. Anybody checking? His second free throw is up and it's also good. 86-76, 10-point Knicks lead still. The Raptors are still hanging around, man. They still hanging around. Knicks haven't delivered a knockout punch yet. But Raptors still in there, man. They still in here. All right, Knicks inbounds. Precious Achiuwa inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Walters. Both teams in the penalty. Brunson still guarded by. Look at Olynyk. Who is he guarding? Who is he? He's standing in the lane. Who is he guarding? This is crazy, bro. Over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. That's why the lane is clogged. Brunson's shot is no good. Damn, Towns got bent backwards. Brown with the rebound. Quickly pull up 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. And, I mean, the ball went back off of Brunson. Brunson said no challenging. He said no challenging.
It was already out of bounds.
19 seconds left to go. Let me see.
It hit the dude next to him out of bounds. Come on, bro. Y'all got to show me a good angle. I mean, Brunson, what do you got to do? He gets the rebound, get pushed and stuff like that. It's like, what do you got to do? Exactly. I mean, that initially it should have been called a foul anyway. He was forced out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. I mean, see, this is on 19 seconds left to go. I mean, they shouldn't even have to challenge this play. You should look at this play. Let me see.
Yeah.
Bang.
After it hit like the cameraman, yeah. But it bounced off the cameraman and hit him.
Right. Right. It ricocheted. Yeah, ricochet. Come on, man.
But yeah, he's gotta get these guys out. You're gonna get these guys hurt.
Yo, and this dude's only playing 3 guys. What is this 8-man? Bro, you got to go to a 10-man rotation. You got a lot of players that can be playing.
Does he know it's 82 games in a season, back-to-back games? You play guys. It's just retarded.
But you know what? And other teams is noticing that too. They's like, so that's why we're gonna run these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like let's keep running, let's keep doing things. It's like, yo, they're gonna play them like 40 minutes.
Pushing the tempo. They pushing the tempo.
Pushing the tempo, out hustling them, out hustling.
Back, they're not, of course, because everybody's fatigued at some point. And you're gonna
they hurt too. They playing through injuries. It ain't like they healthy. They playing through injuries. But you know what I'm saying? That's like the what you call it? That's like the ownership. Like Leon Rose and Dolan got something like, bro, you got to limit that shit, bro. You got to do something. We can't. We paying these guys a bunch of money, and you running their knees out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're killing the team. We're giving you players, and you just basically acting like you got no other players to play. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the bottom line, you think the upper management's got to tell the coach when he's coaching the team that?
No, listen, I ain't saying you got to tell them, but it's like, yo, but it's been doing it for so long. It's like, yo, but look, you're hurting the team that way, bro. And then you can't keep saying, "Oh, we got to make trades to get some other players. We got to make trade." Well, we got to make trade. We got other players here. Then when you make a trade, then you're not even gonna play the other players you make a trade for. You see what I'm saying? All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson has it. Got fouled getting fouled all day long. No call. Towns goes in, lays it up, no good. Brunson got murdered. Brunson got murdered. Like I said, man, that's crazy. He should have been at the free throw line.
And that's the part that I'm worried more about. There is that it's just that Brunson takes a lot of abuse. It's only going to keep because
he's taking abuse because the referees are allowing it and they shouldn't.
Oh, well, they are.
That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't allow it. But like I said, and his fouls are legit. People could say like, "Oh, he gets fouled." No, it's not. He get fouled. He's getting hit. That's what I'm saying. On plays like that, he's not initiating contact. See, this is the lies that they be trying to tell people to make people believe it's like, oh, he's initiating. He's not initiating. He's getting fouled.
He was being harassed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Then he'd be like, "Oh, he's just like," but like I said, bro, I couldn't be in those meetings because, like I said, I'll go off on them dudes and stuff. If these dudes be too nice in the journal, I would go off on them dudes. They'll have to kick me out of that meeting and shit because I'll just come out raw and tell them dudes straight up.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, when you're playing against a former teammate or whatever, if they're just playing a game and they're not calling those fouls, initially you was like, "Oh, I'll be swinging my elbows and doing this," but again, are you really going to harm a teammate because the refs are not making the calls that is needed to be made?
Well, yeah, you're going to do that because guess what? Then that brings attention to them, and then they're going to look at that stuff, and it's like, yeah, they're going to go talk about it, give you a technical, do all this type of stuff. And you just let them know. It's like, yo, you keep doing that stuff, I'm going to keep doing it. And then what happened? Then the NBA goes like, it's just like they're going to find you, going to do something, they're going to step in, you're going to have a meeting. I was like, you tell them that dude that stuff, bro. Yo, it's like you seen it right there for yourself. I mean, you don't need it. You don't need to tell me. You can see it. I mean, the NBA's officials and whoever the Adam stuff, they all can see that stuff, man. They can see it. They can watch the game and look for themselves and be like, oh, that was a lot of content. Because then why they always come out with a 2-minute report like the next day? What is that going to do? That ain't changing nothing. When you talk about, oh, the referees made a mistake, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Say it and do it right then and there when the game is on. Like, no, don't call that. Call this. Do this. It's like I say, that foul's rescinded. This and that. Do it when it's live. Or do it in real time. I don't want to hear about it the next day. What is that going to do for the team if they lost the game when they could have won a game because you didn't make a call at the end or you didn't do something? That doesn't do nothing. That's why these teams don't even want to hear that stuff. That 2-minute warning. That 2-minute report because it's bogus.
I understand that, but you're debating something like you break a ex teammate's nose over an elbow.
I'm not saying my brain. I mean, but if it happens, it happens. It's like, bro, man, come on. Why you think what's name brings so much attention? Draymond, he brings so much attention because you see Draymond be doing those like WWE moves out there on the court.
But he be
all right. And the Brown shot, no good rebound or person's achievement. But yeah, that's why Draymond be doing them WWE moves out there. All right, Cameron Payne in the game with Landry Shamet. Payne with the ball. Had Towns for a second. Wasn't looking. Now everybody down to Shamet, back door. That's a foul on Olynyk, no call. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm talking about. He said, over in the corner, Bruce Brown for his 3-point shot, no good. And that's a foul right there by Olynyk pushing on Presta Chu on the rebound. See, this is what I'm calling. This is what I'm talking about. All these no calls. You could just look at it like this. You want to watch a game with me like this? Look at these calls. Look at this. I mean, you could say even if Toronto gets some fouls too, you say it's like this. Towns with a 3-point shot, good. All right, 89-76. Raptors inbound too quickly. His 3-point shot is good. Right back. Get it right back. 89-79. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart with the ball over the Payne. In the corner, pressures Achua. He'll try a 3-point shot. No good. Cameron Payne deflects it over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking. People got to move. Everybody just standing still. Towns in the lane. His shot got fouled, but no call. Over to Quickly. Raptors with the ball. Quickly. Guarded by Josh Hart. Quickly in the lane. And he walked. That wasn't even out. He walked anyway. He got up and down, and the ball's still in his hands. All right, Knicks inbounds, 10-point game. Early fourth quarter, 10-12 left to go. Payne with the ball. Over to Josh Hart, back to Payne. D-Dan Shelton, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. You already know, 100. Josh Hart with the shot in the lane, good. 12-point Knicks lead, 91-79. 9:50 left to go. Let's see if the Knicks could close this thing out, man. Let's have a strong fourth quarter. All right, Scotty Barnes with the ball, guarded by Towns now on the switch. Barnes in the lane. His step over to Quickly, and he's fouled by Landry Shamet. He got pushed out.
But you called that, but you didn't call it for Brunson?
Yeah, right. I know. Look at that type of see. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Brunson is always getting hurt. I mean, he's getting abused and harassed. You look at other guards around the league; they don't get abused and harassed like that. On you know what I'm saying? It's like they breaking the dude's body down with these like physical WWE play.
Dude, it's like how do you ignore one call, make another call, and justify it?
Barnes turnaround jump shot in the lane, good. 91-81. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it don't make sense, man. It's like, but then like I said, but their whole thing is by the end of the game is like, oh, look at it, see, both the fouls are kind of evened out. It's not as even out. At the end of the day, one team is getting fouled more than the other. Don't make it seem like it's even out because the other team is not getting as fouled as much as this one team. Shamet pull up jump shot, good. 93-81. All right. Hopefully, if they want to trade baskets for baskets, but hopefully Raptors can go cold. All right. Raptors with the ball quickly over to Barnes. Barnes guarded by Hart. Step back jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Hart and crosses the timeline. Almost lost the ball. Hart guarded by Barnes. Hart down the lane, throws it back out to Cameron Payne. His floater in the lane is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Got fouled, no call. Puts back up and in. He got fouled by the whole Wu-Tang Clan.
Dude, he was fouled twice on one.
Raptors with the ball. Kelly Olynyk with the ball. Over to Bruce Brown. Brown back to Kelly Olynyk. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns got a double-double. Like I said, this man is hurt. He still got a double-double. Over to Josh Hart in the corner to Mikal Bridges. His fall-away 3-point shot because he loves doing that. No good.
What?
95-81. That's what I say. You got to be square to the basket. You doing that side is like those are missed shots. All right. Quickly with the ball in the corner to Shed for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Got fouled by Olynyk over the back. I mean, like I said, a lot of these guys should be out of the game by now.
Done.
They should have been done by the third quarter. All right. Hart with the ball over to Towns. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Olynyk. Got fouled there. Down the lane. Hart lays it up and in. 16-point Knicks lead. Jacoby Walters inbounds to Quickly. Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Bridges. Knicks up 16. Quickly, and the ball is kicked, and it'll be Raptors ball. Knicks starting to get a little breathing room now, up 16 points. Yeah, I don't know. Kelly Olynyk is fouling people all over the place, bro.
Are you kidding me?
all
Like,
over the place
what
and no
is
calls
this
to
dude,
me.
like
I
an
mean,
all
this
star? He's like,
quickly, but it's like, yo, he got fouled. Towns, like I said, man, Knicks fans, you better get Towns into that game as a starter, bro. I don't want to see him as no reserve, no nothing. He needs to be a starter.
bro, who they going to vote over? Miles Turner?
Huh?
I
No, I'm
doubt-
talking about, I know you know how people like Embiid and these other players and Giannis and all these players. You know what I'm saying? And some of these guys are. I mean, like Embiid, this guy's hardly play. He hardly plays. He's always hurt.
And B should opt not to play because he's
But
already on restriction.
I think they changed that now where you have to play a certain amount of games to even be on the what you call it. If you miss a certain amount of games, you're not even on the what you call, which they should have been done that a long time ago.
Yeah, but if I was him, if he's on a restriction, he should opt out to not be in it based on what it is.
Shit, you look at your boy, what's saying? He just made his debut like what, about 2-3 days ago. Kawhi Leonard, he was out the whole season. It's like, wait, but this is the guy that wanted to play in the Olympic team, right? He wanted to play in Olympic, but he was out. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. And like I said, and they need to do something with their Olympic team. It's like, it's not no like, hey, just like pick certain players to play. These guys got to compete for this spot, man. All right, Raptors with the ball quickly over to Bruce Brown. Brown with the ball in the lane. Ball lost his ball to Karl Anthony Towns and steal over to Josh Hart. It's a mismatch with OG Anunoby down with, quickly in the lane. OG Anunoby with the quick dunk, 99-81.
Exactly.
So,
before they double team and before they could foul you again and again.
Timeout on the floor. OG wastes no time. He knew that. He's like, hurry up, give me the ball. Hurry up, give me the ball.
And quickly actually did foul him on that too because it looked like he grabbed him.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Yeah. But of course, they go let that go. Nobody's seen that though. 18-point Knicks lead. But yeah, man, like I said, with these guys, man, hey, like Kyrie said, you remember a time when guys used to have to go practice. I mean, go to compete. You know what I'm saying, to get a spot on the team. That's what they need to do. Stop giving out automatic invitations to guys. Let them compete for the spot.
Well, since they started switching up the coaching, that's how they was getting these honorary. But you also look at it, they did it for a reason, based on, I guess they wasn't trying to let Brown in the games last year. Because how does White make it over Brown? I still don't know.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what I'm saying is these guys are not even competing for these spots. They just picking these guys to do that. And it's like, my whole thing is some of the guys that you're picking are injury prone guys. You know what I'm saying? Why are you picking like Embiid, what's the name, Kawhi? I forgot some other. It's like these guys are injury prone. You don't need to be picking these guys. Pick guys who are durable. I mean, my whole thing is let them compete for the spot, because these guys who always hurt, even if they make their team, they're not even going to be playing some of the games because they're going to be hurt. You see what I'm saying? So you put them 12 guys on there and you take them overseas, and Kawhi and Embiid is hurt, and what does that mean? Now you're short. But my whole thing is, you knew these guys was injury prone from playing in the league. You know what I'm saying? You know they're gonna get hurt.
Exactly.
So don't even take them. It's like, yo, and I know it sounds harsh, but it's like, yo, you need to be home rehabbing for your team for the season. You
would think. I mean, because if you're still hurt, why would you? I mean, why would you even take a trip somewhere knowing that you couldn't play? You know what I mean? I didn't even understand the whole logic in that. I mean. Embiid played, but he was still battling an injury, obviously. But I mean, he did help for what he helped the team win the gold. Embiid, but Kawhi Leonard that was a waste.
That was a big waste.
They should go back to the tryout phase of it, because
the tryouts.
And you'll get more guys that actually want to play. You know what I mean?
And if you go to the tryouts, you're going to get, I mean, with the competition, the guys who always injured, they're going to be getting hurt in them tryouts. You see what I'm saying? So they're going to be getting hurt, so they ain't going to be able to be on the team then. Then you'll weed them out that way. You see what I'm saying? And then with guys, they'd be like, oh, no, man, I'm already hurt. I'm not going to go out there and then risk getting hurt again or re-injure myself because I got to rehab and get ready for the season. All right, Raptors with the ball. Barrett over to Walters, back to Barrett. Barrett down the lane, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the rebound. Knicks in control right now this game. Over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns guarded by Pirtle. Over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. And throws it back out to OG Anunoby face. Over to Mikal Bridges for his floater in the lane. No good. Put back in by Josh Hart. 20-point Knicks lead, and Knicks are in control of the game now. Finally, Knicks on a 10-0 run in the last 3 minutes of this game. Raptors with the ball. Barrett over to Grady Dick, over to Jakob Poeltl, and is stolen by OG and Anunoby, who will go in for the uncontested dunk. 22-point Knicks lead. Barrett inbounds the ball. You see, you look on the bench. Arrowhead Porty's on the bench. Kolic's on the bench. All these guys could be playing. He don't want to play them until like now. Like I said, it's a 22-point lead. You should be pulling these guys out and bringing in the bench right now. But he didn't want to do it. He'll wait till like a minute left to go in the game. All right, Brunson with the ball over to OG and Anunoby, and he's fouled. But yeah, he'll wait until it's like Tibbs. It's a 20-point lead, 22-point. He's only 5 minutes left to go in the game.
It's like he's playing them way too many minutes, but it's not even work.
Right.
You could probably get more work from your bench players because they're coming in fresh to get you more active baskets. If you don't leave no starters in, they're just going to be free flowing shots. But you want to work them into the game to get those shots back.
And then look at the next game they're playing is OKC. We need these guys for the OKC game. Take them out the game now and let them sit and let the bench play so that we can get them a little bit fresher for the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Now. Then OKC game gonna come in. He gonna play them the whole game. This is what happened. You got a bench. You got 7 guys sitting on the bench right there that could come in and play. OG's both free throws up and good. 105-81, 24-point lead.
That's over the back.
Barrett inbounds too quickly. Back to Barrett. Over to Jakob Poeltl. Too quickly. His 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded. Ball deflected out. The Knicks ball. Barnes over the back, no call. All right, Brunson inbounds to Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Euro step up and no good. Rebounded by Poeltl. Look at this. Nobody's coming to substitute right now. It's 4 minutes, 4:57 left to go. He got Brunson in the post. In the corner to RJ Barrett. Barrett in the lane. Shot blocked by OG and Anunoby. Blocked by OG. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Back to Josh Hart. Spins. And he is fouled. But this is what we're talking about. It's 4:30 something left to go. Put the bench in. Put the bench guys in. You know what game is on deck next. OKC game is on deck next on Friday night. 2 nights from now. He's going to play these guys the whole fourth quarter, bro.
Not even necessary.
Towns with the ball. I can see if it's a 4-point lead. It's a 24-point lead. OG with the ball in the lane. His step back jump shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Poeltl. Over to Barnes. Barnes with the ball. Back to Jakob Poeltl to Emmanuel quickly, and he is fouled by Brunson. See a foul like that, you would think Brunson is taking a foul to get the reserves in, so get the guys on the bench to come in the game, but it's not. There's nobody at the scores table.
Well, my biggest thing is they called a foul. Okay, he ran into him, but the thing was he was nowhere in the play for it to be a real foul.
He said they bailed him out because there was nowhere for him to go.
Right, he ran into him.
All right, Shed is in the game for Quickly, so Quickly night is basically over. See what I'm talking about? Raptors gonna be moving. They got all right. Knicks with the steal. Brunson back for OG and Anunoby, no good. Josh Hart with the putback, no good, but he is fouled. But what I'm saying is 3:58 left to go. It's still everybody looking like this. Where is the bench? Where is the bench? OKC, you playing them guys next. Let me see. The OKC lose tonight. OKC, I think they yeah. Yep, OKC lost 129-122. Okay, so OKC gonna be ready for Friday night. The Knicks over here, like I said, we blown this team out. You're not even letting these guys out. You gonna
No, he'll pull them out when somebody start getting hurt.
no, but what I'm saying is you playing you.
Somebody like on the floor bleeding, or they got like Towns got to grab his knee again.
But you playing these guys the whole fourth quarter. Like I said, that's the problem. They already got a big lead. I mean, Towns came in this game, and Towns is already hobbled in this game. And this dude, look how many this dude playing the whole game, bro. This don't make no kind of sense, bro. I'm thinking this dude gonna play like a half a game. You know, like I said, I could see if it was a close game. The Knicks definitely need to win, but they blown this team out now.
At this point, it's over. You might mean even if you bring in the reserves and they start breaking the lead down to about a 15 or 12 point lead, you can still bring the starters back in. But my goodness, at least let the dudes come in and get some play at this point. Give them everybody could come out right now at this point. This is a break, 24-point lead. Like, come on, dude, let it go. They could just bring the ball down and just run the shot clock out of that's on each play. Get a shot up at the end of each 24. They can't, and the only thing they have to do is play defense on the other end.
All right, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, man. And also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. On the network right now, Delay of Game Crew talking NFL football, so you can go over there and support those guys. Tap in there, man. Hit that like and subscribe button as well. Show some support. And like I said, subscribe costs you nothing, man. It is totally free. Just hit that subscribe button. Scroll down to the left-hand side and just hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. And also, Knicks fans, please, please, please go and vote at NBA.com for the All-Star game. Vote for our own players. Vote for Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson. Make sure you get those guys into the All-Star game, man. It's free. Go over there and vote. You can vote as many times. And like I said, certain days, it's doubles or triples, like the vote and stuff like that. So make sure you go ahead and do that, man. Let's get these guys in there. Like I said, too many people in the New York area for these guys not to be like the top vote getters. And like I said, who knows? I mean, with Karl Anthony playing all this time, he might not even make the All-Star game because he might be worn down.
Worn down. I would look for that vacation too off of that.
I mean, you saw the guy was hobbling in the first quarter. It's like, bro, you see all that, and you still playing him all these minutes. Now he definitely gonna have some knee soreness, man. It's like, bro, he should be in the locker room right now getting iced. You know what I'm saying? Getting that knee iced up.
Something work on.
Raptors only scoring 5 points in the fourth quarter. Knicks have taken full control, and the Knicks still have the starters in the game.
They got Towns out of the game.
Yeah, they got Towns out. They need Brunson. They need all these guys out the game. It's like, let the rookies play, man. Let Porter, let these other guys play. This is crazy, man. Jacob Petruzzi, what's good, man? You said tough loss for UConn tonight. Oh, UConn lost tonight? They lost to you talking about the UConn men's, right? Because they lost to Villanova? Because I think they was playing Nova tonight. I think it was the UConn versus Villanova. All right. 3-point shot good by the Raptors. OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson looked like he was passing. Got fouled by Olynyk. No call. What in the over the Josh Hart corner 3-point shot. I'm telling you, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy.
That's what I told you. Why is he still in the game? Bro?
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. But like I said, and Tibbs, like I said, look at.
They're bringing some. There's 2 coming out.
Jericho Sims is in the game, but like I said, you should have 3 more guys sitting at that thing. He bringing Matt Ryan in and Tyler Kolek. What about Hukporti? Hukporti still sitting on the bench. All right, Garrett Temple ahead to Chris Boucher. I'm surprised he didn't play most of the game because he usually plays.
Yeah, he usually kills them with his 3. What?
Him and that other dude, the dude in the game right now. What's that? Jacoby Walters. He been killing Knicks in them couple of games. Whoever it is, Jacoby number 14 with the Jacoby was like, ooh, he says they lost by 2. Caravan missed both free throws. What? So Caravan missed both free throws to win the game. They lost by 2. Oh man, that's a bad loss.
Horrible loss.
Caravan. Yeah, like I said, UConn lost it. They lost some peoples this year, man. You know, Tristan Newton. They lost what's his name? Klingon. Donovan Klingon. They lost Stephon Castle. Yeah, they lost a lot. First time he has missed 2 consecutive free throws in his career. Yeah, I know he's a good free throw shooter. Caravan is a great free throw shooter. So he missed 2 free throws in a row. He said you probably ain't gonna see that again in a long time. Oh, and Cam Spencer. Yup, Cam Spencer is gone too. Klingon, Cam Spencer, Castle, and Tristan Newton all left. Boucher from the 3-point from the corner. That's what he does. Dude getting blown out. He over there celebrating. He hit that 3. 112-89. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks with the ball. Shamet over to Jacob Toppin. Toppin up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk is still in the game when he should have been fouled out in the second quarter. Boucher, another 3-point shot. Good again from the elbow. I mean, Boucher, like he like 120 pounds, but he be hitting them 3-point shots. 112-92. Knicks with the ball. Tyler Kolek looking, stolen by Boucher. Here comes the Raptors with the long stride, lays it up and in. 112-94.
Carry the ball though.
I know. It's the NBA. They let certain people carry the ball. All right, Jacob Toppin over to Jericho Sims. Sims over to Larry Shamet. Almost got stolen. Shamet with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Toppin. Toppin over to Matt Ryan. Back in the corner to Jacob Toppin. In the lane. His hook shot up in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims out to Matt Ryan. Back to Sims. Oh, what is that? What was that? I thought he ran into a brick wall with Sims when he tried to hand the ball off.
But 8 points ran off by one dude.
Yeah, Chris Boucher. He said Boucher came in. I wonder why he didn't play in the game because he usually plays a lot. All right, jump it up. Jericho Sims taps it to Matt Ryan with 1 minute left to go, and he can't even get the ball. Kelly Olynyk has the ball. Olynyk over to Shed. Shed back to Olynyk. Guarded by Landry Shamet. Throws to Garrett Temple in the lane. Shot is up. No good.
He said, once you get past 3 or 4 guys, once you get past the main substitution guys, the rest is trash.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, what are you doing out there, dude? Topping, what? You can't make a layup? Come on, dude.
Listen, they're not calling fouls. Them dudes could get, if they ain't calling fouls to start, they definitely ain't calling fouls for these guys.
I mean, I dig it, but I mean, he's at the rim. You know what I mean? Basically, you're missing 2 layups.
Temple's both free throws are good. 112-96. Knicks with the ball. Sims over to Tyler Kolek. Back to Sims. Sims to Matt Ryan. Ryan throws to Sims. And the ball is taken away. Too much playing with the ball. You got to take that up and dunk it. Topping, what's the name? Jacoby Walters with the layup. No good, but the putback by Kelly Olynyk. 112-98. 30 seconds left to go, and that should be the game. Tyler Kolek would probably just run the ball. Yeah, it'd be a shot clock violation, and the Raptors will get the ball back.
I guess you see why he don't put the subs in right away.
No, but still.
Yo, they haven't scored since.
Yeah. But like I said, it's a big lead. It's not like these guys come in the third quarter or the fourth, the second quarter. I mean, Kolek plays early. Kolek plays early, but but with these guys back and Deuce been out, so I thought Kolek was going to get a little bit more burn.
I thought so too, but I mean, because I don't know what's up with Payne. I don't know if Payne is having pain in his hamstring too, because he hasn't played well whatsoever. And I thought that they were going to play him a little more, but I mean, I just thought Sims would get more run, or like I would think that Hardy would give him some run to see what he got in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't even looking at this dude.
Yeah. All right, man. Final score: Knicks 112, Raptors 98. I'm about to read off the final stats in this game for the Knicks and the Raptors. All right, for the Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes finishes the game with 18 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Jakob Poeltl finishes with 8 points, 10 rebounds. RJ Barrett finishes with 16 points, 5 rebounds. Emmanuel quickly finishes with 22 points and 3 rebounds. Grady Dick finishes with 3 points. Off the bench, the Raptors play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They play 8 guys off the bench.
Oh, they only play 8?
Off the bench. Kelly Olynyk had 7 points. Chris Boucher came off the bench for 2 minutes and had 10 points. Garrett Temple finishes with 2 points. Bruce Brown finishes with 4 points. Ochai Agbaji finishes with 4 points. Jamal Shead with 4 points. Overall shooting for the Toronto Raptors, 38 of 77 for 49%. 3-point shooting, 10 of 26 for 39%. Free throw shooting, 12 of 15 for 80%. Raptors finished with 33 rebounds, 25 assists, and they had 16 turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges finishes with 10 points. OG Anunoby had 27 points. Karl Anthony Towns, another double-double, 27 points, 13 boards. Jalen Brunson finishes with 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Josh Hart finishes with a double-double, 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, almost a triple-double. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa had 6 points off the bench, and the only other scorer off the bench was Landry Shamet with 8 points off the bench. And Knicks played 7 players off the bench, but most of that was after the last 2 minutes of the game because they had mostly only 3 guys off the bench for the entirety of the game. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 42 of 88 for 48%. 3-point shooting, 12 of 33 for 36%. Free throw shooting a lot better, 16 of 20 for 80%. And Knicks out-rebounded Raptors. Knicks finished with 43 rebounds, 24 assists, and 12 turnovers in the game. Once again, final score, Knicks 112-98. D-Dan Shelton, yeah, you're right. The losing streak is over. So we start this win streak right now. But like I said, the next game will be Friday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that's going to be a step up in competition. That's going to be a step up in the Knicks. That's a payback game for the Knicks. We'll see if the Knicks could get that payback. That game will be Friday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7:30 p.m. It'll be on NBA TV. That game will be on NBA TV. So I'll be back here calling that game. Hopefully, like I said, the outcome will be different than when it was in OKC because OKC snapped a 10-game win streak, and now they had a 13-game win streak, and now their win streak is snapped by the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are the number one. It was the number 1 team against the number 1 team out west, and the Cavs beat them to get the bragging rights for right now. And let's shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to D-Dan Shelton, Jacob Petruzzi, also Tudo. Thanks for stepping in. Tyrone Hall, Raja, and Dewani Timberlake, Mosley, Iman Perry, RC the Hawkeye. Thank you, man, for tapping in. Make sure you go subscribe to RC the Hawkeye, man. Great content creator, man. You're always talking about the Aces as well as the Iowa Hawkeyes lady and the Indiana Fevers and stuff like that, and the WNBA Las Vegas Aces. And also, thanks, my boy D. D, any more final thoughts on you got in this game tonight, man?
Yo, I just hope they use this game as a spring back to bringing back the winning way. And listen, we got to pull this thing together, man. Dude's just falling apart.
Yeah, it's got
Mitchell Robinson is coming back tomorrow or Friday. Like, listen, we need some help right now somewhere. But they just gotta find some kind of way. We're living and dying off the three. We've been making it make it happen, but at some point we got to change the dynamics of this to find Nick ball or Nick basketball for them to start getting this winning way back intact.
Yeah, man. Like I said, most of it is they just got to play with some energy and stuff like that. And from the start of the opening tip, man, got to play with some energy, man. Like I said, can't be sleepwalking in games and stuff like that, man, because that's how they end up losing these games. And also the cold shooting, relying on the 3-point shot. He said, go in there and start making things happen, man. Get some shots up and, get some turnovers and run, man. And let's stop slowing down things. Let's run. Let's get some fast break points, easy points, man. And also more of the backdoor cutting and stuff like that on offense. Keep moving on offense, man, instead of being stagnant. You know what I'm saying? That'll help out a lot too. And also rebounding and second chance points. Let's get back to that, man. Like I said, you got to get out there and do that, especially against OKC, man. You got to pay back. You know what you're up against. You saw how they bench dominated us in that last game, 44 points to 5 points. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Knicks got to be ready, man. Just got to be hot, shooting the ball and stuff like that, man, and get it back. Like I said, Towns played a lot. Let me see how many minutes Towns played in this game, man. He played
Tell me, paid over 35.
Yep, Towns played 34 minutes. Bridges 36, OG 38, Towns 34, Brunson 35, Josh Hart 38. All the starters. The most off the bench was Shaman played 21 minutes and Precious Achiuwa played 15 minutes off the bench. But like I said, in a game like that,
sometimes that's a good. See, what it is a good rotation because he do give those dudes. He rotate them out pretty good, but I just think he could use more people off the bench than he's using to get more energy. I mean, come on, man. Sims could block some shots. But probably we got to see what this dude has at least.
That's the whole point, bro. He just
if he could block shots, he could get those easy baskets in the middle. I mean, that's the only thing that to me he has over Sims because he will be a little bit more offensive minded when catching the ball down low than Sims.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to give these young boys a shot. I mean, it's a long season. You don't need guys just going down. We got other guys we could use.
And they keep some all the young guys you don't have trust in. It's like, bro, you have to start having trust in these guys if they could play. I mean, like I said, Porty look at the times he played. Cola look at let these guys play, man. I mean, what worse is going to be? You act like they're going out there and they getting like they look like a deer in headlights. They don't look like a deer in headlights when they be playing.
Well, the bottom line is if they did, it's because you haven't been playing. So you got to give them some room to make some mistakes and work their way through that. I mean,
and if you talk about on a defensive end, like they missed it, bro. Julius Randle missed a lot of defensive assignments. You said nothing. You act like. I mean, you used to be all on Obi Toppin. He missed assignment. You pull him right out, but Julius Randle missed a lot of defensive assignments, and so it's like you pick and choose who you want to. It's like, come on, stop with that, bro. Anybody running for that game? That's all game that you kicking, bro. Ain't none of that stuff. Because if that's the case, you should be mad with somebody. The way the Knicks playing this season on defense, they missing a lot of defensive assignments too.
All day.
I don't see you being mad at these guys. Yeah, I don't see you be mad at these guys like that. Or like as soon as the rookies come, you want to pull them out because they missed one little thing. It's like, hey, the veterans been missing a lot of defensive assignments, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's not a coach. A real coach would be mad at every single body, not just one person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. But we'll be back on here, man, Friday night, man, at 7:30 NBA TV, man. Knicks versus OKC in a rematch. Hopefully, like I said, the Knicks could get another dub in that game. That, like I said, that'd be another statement when the Knicks could win that game, man. But we gotta get back on OKC. That's a game we should have won. We was leading that game for most of the game, and then we lost in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter in that game. And they got real hot, and the Knicks went cold in there and stuff like that. So. We'll be back Friday night, man. Knicks versus Oklahoma City Thunder, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man. Make sure before you leave out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to the Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And like I said, I'll see you on Friday. Knicks versus the Oklahoma City Thunder right here, back on the Man-Cave podcast. Everybody have a good night. And once again, Knicks win 112-98.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the games play. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.